shout out and thank you to Caleb and David sending stars early.
And we are here live at the finale of the Phoenix Amusement Premier League. Phoenix Premier League. I know it's going to ruin that. Brought to you by To The Point Streaming and Phoenix Amusements. Unfortunately, your host today, Tim Neal, here with, there's a mute button, Jason. Here with Ben Ferris. Ben, thanks for joining us today.
Glad to have
Unique situation. We got 3 matches going on today.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a
triple header.
We got the triple header. We got a relegation match. Then we got a third place match.
Promotion match.
Yep. And then we got the finale of the Premier League for first place, Mac Feely and
Adam
Kleinfelter. This has been a collaboration effort to get this league started. How is the reception? And I get a lot of comments when I'm out in league that everybody wants to get in on the next challenger or contender league. That's got to be a great feeling, having everyone interested in it.
Yeah, it's great when you have an idea that, Jason, Dustin, and I worked real hard coming up with the details and the idea, and it's nice when the community embraces it and everybody gets excited. And I hope that kind of a higher level platform would allow us to do that. Obviously, the stream helps, gives people something to look forward to every Saturday in the afternoon when they're done mowing the yard or whatever this summer. So,
yeah.
It'll be fun.
So first match of the night, we're going to have Sean Rosner versus Cody Young, which is our relegation match. The loser of that is out.
Mm-hmm.
They're not eligible to go right into a contender league, right?
They are eligible to go into contender league.
Okay, but
they can go in and requalify. They're just going to be out of the challenger league. The winner will stay and play the next challenger season.
Do you know who the first promotion from contender to challenger is?
Yes, the contender to challenger is Clay Bowman. He won the first contender league. He got the automatic move up to the challenger. So season 2, Clay Bowman from the Lafayette area.
Lafayette's doing big things, man.
Mm-hmm. They've really embraced it. We've got about half of one of our contender leagues is Lafayette players.
Well, there's a lot of good shooters.
And one here today.
There's some fantastic shooters up in Lafayette area, too.
But, they're actually putting in the work and traveling down to this area. I think at some point we need to reciprocate that and go support their events up there.
Yep, so, absolutely.
They have great bars up there. They have great support, and that's something that we really need to look into.
Yeah, our Phoenix bar up there, Big League, is a great bar.
Right.
I tell people all the time, if it was local, it'd be one of my watering holes. It's a great bar, great food, 5 or 6 boards, plenty of room. They got nice pedestals for the darters to put their drinks on. It's a nice setup, and we're excited.
Well, now we got a promotion league match after that one with Nate Brocious taking on Adam McGuire from Lafayette.
Yep.
So how's this one going to shape out?
The winner of that is going to move up to the Premier League. The loser will stay in the Challenger League, and they'll both be eligible to play next season. They've both confirmed that regardless of who wins this match, they're both going to stay in the leagues, and we'll be ready to roll.
We also saw a couple announcements that a couple of your players were picked as Phoenix.
Yeah, so it was a
sponsors?
Phoenix Dart, not Phoenix Amusement.
Right.
They're easily confused. But Phoenix Dart, the board manufacturer, came out with the Phoenix official player program, and they had all of the Phoenix vendors submit however many players they wanted to submit, and then they picked. We don't even really know how they picked them. It's not ability driven.
Right.
It's representation, social media presence. They want people that'll promote the events and learn the events because there's a lot of them, and sometimes they get confusing. So. They want kind of some local points and some people to advertise and be good sponsored players and be good representatives.
Well, they picked a couple good ones.
Yeah, they picked 3 good ones. Ron Thompson, Caleb Hamilton, and Nate Brocious, who we'll see here today.
Well, does Caleb cash in twice? Because he's got potty.
Yeah, he's Phoenix Amusement and
Phoenix Dart. Yeah, he's all about Phoenix right now.
We should call him Mr. Phoenix.
Caleb. His energy's infectious. He's become a good player. He's always positive. He's always pumping up new guys.
Yep.
Owen was telling me that on the way here that he's always positive when he's around him.
He's always got a bottle of whiskey with him.
He does always bring drinks too. That doesn't hurt.
Yeah, no, that's why he's on the siege 18 times next season.
And then last we got our finals match. Mac Feely,
the
big
one.
dogs. Mac Feely, Adam Kleinfelter. They had a really close match. during the season. And this championship match is going to be probably the most contested match we've had all season.
I hope. I think it could really be a barn burner. I think it's going to be exciting. Both of their high end games are out of this world, so it's going to be fun. I know they both beat me.
It's great seeing both of those guys back in the thick of it.
Yeah.
I know Mac takes a lot of time off during golf season and things like that, and everyone knows about Adam. So them backbone, it's better for Indiana. It's better for Indianapolis.
Both of them also already confirmed for next season.
There you go. All right, so what are your predictions? What do you think is going to
happen? Cody and Sean. I'm going to take Sean. Nate and Adam. I'm going to take Nate. And Mac and Adam. I'm going to go with the upset and take Mac here.
That'll be a good one.
It is.
Well, let's get right to it, shall we? We're going to turn on the green light. These guys will start going. Folks, thanks for joining us today. Thanks for the stars that you've been sending. Please give us a like, give us a share. If you're so inclined, please follow our page. We'll be happy to have you. We come live to you most Saturdays. Ben, when are we going to start the next league?
We are going to start. The official start date is April 28th, but they're remote flex, right? So people aren't mostly going to be playing their matches that day. Most of the guys are going to be a little busy that day. We'll get into that later, but that week they will be starting. The first stream match will be whatever that May 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever that is.
We can have that conversation
That's Saturday
in between the next two matches if you like.
Yep.
Let me give a shout out to Kyrie, to Amy, to Chad, to Eliana, Miss Neil. All the Neil family watching along in the chat today.
Just happy I'm not home.
I explicitly asked for Janice, not Tim, to be next to me today.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tim just brings the excitement.
Yeah, that's what I am, Mr. Monotone.
All right, let's turn it on. That big shout out to Danny Hughes watching along with us in the chat. We're going to turn on the light in the arena, and we will make those guys go.
Here they go.
Look at that.
Let's have some darts.
Let's do it.
Both of these players are Team Kyrie tint.
Yeah, they're wearing the Kyrie's tent jerseys. I like it. Little polos.
Yeah, a big customer service day or customer appreciation day yesterday.
Yeah.
Hopefully it went well for you, Kyrie. Kyrie will rock all those polos you got.
Yes, sir.
Whatever it takes, Kyrie. Happy to help out, my friend. Well, Cody's going to get us going here. It's a double in, double out. Cody's in on the first start right away.
As was Rosner.
As was Roz.
Yeah, we don't talk about Rosner.
No, we're going to avoid him whenever we can.
I'm going to take Cody Young to win this one.
You know, we make fun of Rosner a lot, but he's a great dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's a great, great dude. Just don't tell him I said that.
These guys are real comfortable with each other. I mean, they've gotten to become really good friends over the years.
They're like fighting siblings.
Yeah.
Well, Cody's been here at the castle so many times, he's got his own room now.
They, of course, they were jaw-jacking about who's going to do better in the league, so it's super great for me personally that they're in the relegation match. I was like, well, I guess you boys get to put your money where your mouth is, literally, no.
One thing you'll see with Cody is he has that snap to his eye, and when he gets nervous or pressures, it gets a little more exaggerated, and you'll start seeing his darts pull to the left. Talk to him about trying to eliminate that excessive movement.
Well, Cody is, Sean's been good for a long time. Cody's game overall has really improved greatly over the last 6 months or so. Great to see, too. Putting in some time on the board.
Yeah, they both are kind of going through the low master ups and downs that we all went through when we hit that level. Might throw a 4-2 one day, might throw a 2-5 one day. Cody puts in a big triple there.
I was really expecting. I'm expecting these two guys to have pretty decent averages going in because they're so familiar with each other and they play all the time.
Yeah,
that
there's certainly some comfort there.
That helps the nerves.
Yeah, there's certainly some comfort there.
Jones going to be the first one to look at an out.
Nate Brosius has just snuck into the house, ladies and gentlemen. He is in the house.
All right.
Adam McGuire already there, so our next match will be nice and ready by the time we get there.
Nice and oiled up.
The newly sponsored Phoenix Dart player, Nate Brosius.
Glad to see it. That's a trip 20 right there. Oh, he's looking at 16 now for tops. Ooh, that's not great.
Yeah, through the 20 for 36.
What was that?
That was supposed to be a boo. Apparently, it's a kiss.
You're blowing kisses to Rosner?
Yeah,
I see how it is.
Yeah.
Now we know. Big round there for Cody. Don't know what that's going to do. Let's see if Rosner can
Apply some pressure.
put some pressure on him at least. Yep.
11 tops or 19 double 16.
Looks like he's going 11.
Yeah.
Looks like he was going 11. Now
Yeah,
needs to do it
3.
again.
Double 16.
Winner, winner.
That was a flight.
Looks like it flighted right into the double.
I want some more of it.
I'm going to disable Jason's buttons here soon. Don't
Yeah.
worry about that, guys.
Yeah, that's
This is brilliant.
says who?
I don't know who let Jason touch buttons, but
I thought it odd when he asked me to be the host today. Now I see why.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing what a $20 sound card will get you.
right.
Solid 80. Did you program them in there?
Nah, I came pre-programmed.
Oh, that explains a lot.
And they're all mislabeled. So,
Just blame Sean.
yeah.
Jason's ordering from Temu again. Big low ton on there.
Yeah, Cody's out in front, starting the leg, and he's already in, so he just needs to hold serve here.
Double in, double out averages. What are you expecting? What are you seeing out of the Contender League versus the Premier League?
I mean, the Contender League mostly, and we've only had one completed, and most of them were in the 23 range. In the Challenger League, other than Steve, who's a little higher than most, you were in the 25, 26, 27 range. Premier League, they were all up around 30, most of them.
Okay.
Jack Harrell, 1,400 stars. Thank you, Jack.
Thanks,
Hey,
Jack.
you guys,
my dude.
1,460 stars. Look at that. Thank you, Jack. One of my co-workers. These guys, you should be expecting a trip every visit, at least one every visit.
Yep.
Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, for this level, you want to be averaging close to a ton around.
Yeah, these guys look like they got a little nerves trying to shake them off. We're early. But this also a little bit different than most of the streams we've had is we're doing the race to 8 here because the score doesn't matter. So it's not like a standard league match we're going to play all 15. They're only going to play to 8. And then we're going to take a break and get them next match ready. So
And then the winner's going to come and have a little chat
Yep.
with us.
That should be fun. It should be fun. How much can we make fun of Cody and Sean?
well,
Or one of them comes and chats with us.
we've got some good fodder here so far.
Yeah.
We'll see how they finish up.
And again, congratulations to Steve Price, winner of the Challenger League, the inaugural Challenger League.
Beat Jeff Pace in the finals Monday night. Got a little trophy here for him.
Since he gets no respect, should we crack it and then they tape it back up?
Nope. He gets his trophy.
Shout out to Kyle and to Stacy watching along with us in the chat. Folks, give us a like, give us a share. Let's get these players, the viewers that
Double
they
16.
deserve.
Double 16 for the W.
Oh, I just knew we wasn't going to hit it. That's why I didn't switch the cameras.
I was ready for it. I thought it was going.
Got 6 darts to the double 12.
Got at least 3. That's a great adjustment.
That's great darts there by Cody.
A little pressure. See if Sean can get the second leg.
Double 12.
There it is.
If he just slowed down that third dart like he did in that first dart, Cody probably wouldn't have to look there.
That is way too loud.
That
dude.
sounds. That's supposed to be applause, and that sounds a little more like rain.
Could you just turn that all the way down? All right, so we got 2-0 Rosner now, right?
Yep.
And with the alternate start, he's got a commanding lead here with that 2-0 and the start, but he didn't close the 20, so Cody needs to make out hurt here. Cody needs this.
Jeremy Russell sending in 100 stars. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Elvis in the chat, Mr. Presley. Get it, guys?
Presley is in our Monday Contender League at the White Horse Pub.
How's he doing in that league?
He's doing pretty well. I think he's only lost one match to Tiny Pittman.
Yeah.
Tiny's been playing very well last couple months.
Chris is definitely one to watch in the future here.
Tiny put me out of a blind draw last night.
Give a shout out to my dad. His team won his third consecutive darts championship in Gloucester City. They made the newspaper.
Nice.
Now, is that English darts or regular darts?
English.
It is English darts.
Steel tip darts.
Shout out to Gary and Justin. Michael, what's going on? Pleasure to have you on board with us. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Happy Easter, everybody out there.
Sean riding that rail. Side. That's a great friend. You
So-
see how he snaps it to his eye?
Mhm.
When he gets nervous, it's more exaggerated.
So, Ben, I might correct in the format is essentially 2 0-1s, and then you go to a cricket.
Yeah,
and
it's
then-
0-1-0-1 cricket. 5 rotations of that for 15 games. Obviously, might not
Sweet.
get to that, but if we go all 15 legs.
Rosner doing some stuff here, and early.
Doing that weird snap of his.
He's hanging in there. Neither of these guys tend to play well frustrated, so
Yep.
I'd like to see them both get going here.
Well, not a lot of jaw jacking back and forth between the two of them. I'm
No,
kind
I
of
think
surprised
they're
to see that.
Yeah, they're frustrated a little bit, I think, so they're trying to focus.
I think once Cody gets his first leg on the board, it'll settle both of them down a little bit. And
Yeah.
all right,
Yep.
we're both in a match.
I'm sure there's some off comments we don't see, but
Big five.
It's a big last there by Cody.
yeah, it's a big first start. Roser can just bury him here.
Jeremy Russell, 100 stars.
Those my darts Sean's throwing with? Looks like it.
Gary asking in the chat, happy Easter, everybody, and where are these gentlemen playing at? We are playing in Indianapolis, Indiana. Coming to you live from a venue called The Castle, where we stream out of. You guys must be throwing hard because they're moving that board around every time they pick their darts out.
That or they put new tips in.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or they're frustrated. Or it's just wobbly.
Someone forgot to set the legs.
Nice
Jeez,
set 'em.
man.
Nice set 'em. About 6:30 this morning.
About when I was getting my food marinating for tomorrow.
There you go. Rather just keeping it simple, they closing the 16. As soon as you hit that first single, you're kind of in for it.
Yep.
Cody's got to switch over to the 15s here. Needs to get some points on the board. Needs a trip right here. There it
Squeezed
is.
in. I thought he blocked it with that second dart.
Yeah.
I did too.
Keeps relevant.
Keeps him honest.
Raj just closed it out in that first dart. Going for bullseye.
Even if Rosner makes his 3-0, 2 of those are on his serve. So Cody's still starting game 4.
Yep.
And
Just needs a break once to even it up.
yep.
That's a double.
If he can hold his serve in game 4, break Sean once, he's right back in it and starting game 6.
Josh Reardon sending 250 stars. Thank you, Josh. Look
There
at
he
that.
goes. Sean will finish that one up for the 3-0 lead.
Great darts, Mr. Rosner.
Yeah, he had a rough year last year, bouncing back a little bit now. Won the our Phoenix Amusement sponsored
Level 2.
level 2, so
Tim, you get 30 seconds
He
in
won that
Cody's ear. What are you whispering to him right now when he's down 3-0?
Take a deep breath. Get set. Follow through.
Yep.
Keep it simple.
And
Ben, what are you saying to Sean? He's up 3-0.
kind of the same thing. Just keep your lead, stay in the wedge. You know, you want to put the pressure, keep the pressure all on Cody. Don't let him flip the pressure back to you.
Let me give a special hi to Miss Allie McQueen watching along with us in the chat. And one of my favorites, Bill Ramey, starting his own little food truck business. Congratulations, Bill. Love seeing it on the socials. Seeing the donuts yesterday. They
Big
look
triple
good.
there.
Am I right in saying that everybody's gotten in on their first 3 darts?
So far.
No one's
Yes.
blanked out yet. That's always good to see.
A little laugh in there.
Low ton here.
Yeah, Cody needs to keep control here.
All right.
He's moving around, doesn't look
Yeah.
confident in anything he does.
See him shake his head after that last dart. It can be a little concerning. Keep that confidence up. But Rosin's got a jump on him right here.
Tough flight there. With his multicolored flights.
Folks, if you're watching along with us, let us know in the chat where you're watching from. Love to have you aboard. Please give us a like and a share and a follow if you're so inclined.
That's like nails on a chalkboard to me. Having different colored flights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is for me too. Drives me nuts. I can't even have different color tips.
Sometimes you get to look past that when some things are in short supply.
That's fair.
And when they're not yellow.
Like I'm weird. I
You can
have
just stop right there.
yeah.
You
but
can just say, I'm weird.
My soft tip darts, they have to be all red in the back.
Yeah, you're in a little bit of showboat.
I put
That's what
no,
that-
but I put blue on. I can't.
It's a nice
different
round there
color.
from Cody.
That's why I don't use our flights because I can't. For some reason, they don't work.
Ronnie Smith, what's up, my man? Also known as Rodney Roberts. People that actually know him.
Shout out to Dustin McClure, the guy that pays all the bills, watching from his car.
En route to the castle.
Excellent. Love to have him here. Hopefully we can get him on the mic.
Hey, bring that check.
He had a little rough morning.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Josh Reardon watching from Gulf Shores. No need to brag about it. Needs that trip 18. Fell a little bit low.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was in Gulf Shores, I wouldn't be watching darts.
Little Shanghai action for Sean here, maybe.
Yeah, let's see what he can do.
Really put a stranglehold on this
Yeah.
match. That ain't gonna do it.
Bad start.
Where's Cody going here? Is he going bull? Is he going 14?
Probably
Yeah,
14, but I'd go bull.
I would too.
Bull 17 tops. Double bull, double 16.
Mhm.
18 for
14.
bullseye. Bullseye.
Oh, drops it a little bit low.
Rosner left himself a 3-darter here instead of getting out a little easier, so never know what'll happen on a 99. It's not a gimme.
Triple 19, single, go top stops.
Yep.
Is he looking up?
Shout out to Kyrie, Blake, and
Yeah, I think
Margot
he wanted
watching
to-
along.
I think he
Thanks for
wanted to
tuning in,
triple, but-
folks. Roz leaving himself with an easy dart. It's got to be it for Cody right here, right?
Yeah, he's got to go here.
What are you
Where is he
doing? Where's
going?
he going?
Double
What's
8.
he doing? Double 8. Ooh,
That was
just
out.
on the outside.
Maybe he was going 7 for 36. I don't know. What do you have? 51?
No, he had 47.
47, yeah. 7 for
Double
40.
10.
7 for 40.
Oh, he
Ooh.
goes out.
Outside, he's going to give Cody another look here. Cody's got to hit this.
Yeah,
Yeet.
Get this back to 3-1. You're starting the next leg. Put a big dart in here. That's a good dart.
Hey,
That was
move
right
the
on
wire.
the wire.
That's a good dart.
Double 4.
Yep. All right. Take a breath. Reset. People just go scream across that board. Take a breath.
And I
Take a
think he
step.
needed to take a longer pause than
Yep.
what he did there.
Yep.
You know?
This one's going to hurt.
There it is. It seems like Sean's going to hit on the first dart, or he's not going to hit it at all. But Mr. Rosner moves out to a 4-0 lead.
Cody checking his out chart there.
Definitely don't want to get skunked.
No. Shout out to Brad Kennedy shooting, watching along in the chat. Pleasure to have you along with us.
Especially by a guy that I believe has been skunked at the castle.
Yeah.
Who's
Was
that?
Wasn't Rosner skunked at the castle his first time
he's been
here?
skunked here.
You don't want to get skunked by a guy that's been skunked.
He's had a couple of visits, but one of them didn't do real well.
That
Didn't
happens.
he win the Battle of the Shawns, though?
Yeah,
I think
he carried
yeah.
our Sean to a win.
Yep.
I believe I'm the only one that hasn't won at the castle.
As soon as those cameras and lights come on, boy, whether it's playing or hosting, you go quiet.
I was the furthest Indiana player cash the Titans, though.
That's fair. That's fair. Not sure what Cody's doing over there.
He's not either.
And that's the problem.
Come
if you
on.
don't, you're not focused. You can't double in right away.
Come
And we
on.
could have our first open round. No, came in on a double 14.
The last time he was
Solid
here, we
numbers.
had that conversation where you need to have that ace in the hole, so to speak, a number that no matter if it's not working, you can go to that number.
You can bail out number, kind of.
Uh-huh.
What's yours?
14.
Yeah, Mike's 13. Same idea. You're
Yeah.
lefty, I'm righty. Same idea.
Yep, but I'll throw right at the center. So if I hit the 9, the 14. the bigger
Yours
one.
will be 13 if you ever learn to throw with the right hand
I mean, I can throw right hand.
instead of being a lefty. Come on, Cody. Put a big round in.
There you go. It's a start.
It'll fight.
It'll start.
That
You
dog will fight.
take solace in the fact that you were just one whole out from a 1080 there. And it'll be interesting to see what happens to Sean if Cody gets hot, right?
Yeah, I don't think Cody's taking much solace in anything down 4-0, but he's just trying to put in a big round and try to stay competitive here.
That's a great.
Nate and Adam watching in the wings, ready for their match. One thing about Cody, though, is I have no doubt he'll be right back in a contender league as soon as he's able. If he's not able to come back here.
In many ways, he's kind of the future. One of those guys that's the future of Indy darts. He's a great player right now. I'd love to see where he's going to be 5 years from now.
You could say that about either of these guys.
Yep.
Or either of the guys coming up next. One of them will be up in the Premier League with me next season.
Look for that trip 20 again. No, went down to 16s.
140 here would be huge.
Yep.
Never mind.
125 wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, we'll get into the other spots later, but all the top 5, Lee, Adam, Mac, myself, and Joel and Harris have all confirmed for next season. We'll sprinkle in some more as we go.
It's great for
Double-double. There it is. Sean Rosner with the big double-double.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Sean. That was a nice one.
Another Sean will be proud of that one.
Yep.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
I tell you what, that's just fabulous.
Jason McGraw over there.
I got a feeling that's going to disappear.
I hope.
Nah, I tell you what. Hey, it was a request of Mr. McClure. He's writing the checks.
I
Apparently.
don't think he requested Tim McGraw.
Well, that's what you get when you get a sound card from Timu.
You got to go to upgrade and go to Sheen. My daughter's favorite.
Big dart for
Yeah,
Sean.
it's a nice round there from Sean.
Big start.
What about cricket averages? Can you run through the leagues? What are you seeing about in cricket averages between the 3 leagues?
Contender leagues? Contender leagues, so anybody can sign up for them. So you kind of run the gamut on that, right? Higher players, lower players,
Sure.
middle of the road players. So they're really kind of hard to judge. Tiny Pittman's right out of 4+ in the contender league that's running on Whitehorse now on Mondays. Challenger leagues, they've all been in the mid 3s. Steve up over 4. And then in the in the Premier League, got a few down in the right at 4. I think only one finished under 4.
Nice answer there from Cody. A nice 6 marks on the 19.
The top 4, myself, Mac, Adam Lee, we were all in the 4-5, 4-8, 5-0 range. Mac was flirting with finishing at a 5-0. We'll see how he does today.
Sean seemed a little disappointed with those last 3 darts. Shout out to Robert Cody, sending in a couple 100 stars. Thank you, sir. We do appreciate it.
The sloth.
The sloth.
Nate Hostetler asking, what are the matching shirts? Tim, you want to get that one?
That is Kyrie's window tint and film. He sponsored his 4-person team at Indiana State this year and provided them with awesome polos. So big shout out to Kyrie and his Kyrie's tint and film.
Yeah, folks, if you're in need of any tint and film on any of your automobile windows, even if your shop windows, it's located up in Lafayette, but tell you, it's worth the drive. Does some fantastic work up there, and you'll be supporting one of your fellow darters.
Double check my comment about math. He's sitting at a 4.92.
That's
So a
not
good
bad.
match here could pop him up over 5 for the season.
Don Kirby asking, when are sign-ups for the Challenger? I want in.
There are no sign-ups for the Challenger. There's sign-ups for the Contender Leagues. Those are I'm taking those all the time. As I fill the league, I'll pretty much get it running. But we're looking at beginning of May to start the next one.
Kyrie right on cue with 200 stars. Thank you, brother.
So
Way to go,
Don, let me
Kyrie.
know. Glad to see he's able to play now. He was an original invitee to the Premier League. Wasn't able to play. I like to see Cody stay there and just put a triple in. Put a little more space. Down 5-0. Well,
Yeah.
Sean didn't hurt it.
Sean's getting frustrated.
He is
Yeah.
getting frustrated, and his darts have gotten a little bit cold.
I
The
will
more
say-
frustrated
Somebody
he's
needs to
gotten.
remind him he's up 5-0.
Yep.
If Cody comes along and wins these next 2 matches, I can see Sean's mind going a different direction in a negative way.
It can happen. Unfortunately, it can happen to a lot of different darters, and Sean's one of those that's susceptible to it.
Well, and if it happens both ways, Cody gets hot. You know how it is when you get
Yep.
hot and it just feels like you can hit anything you want.
Yep.
But he's got a big gap here to overcome for the match.
Cody's on fire right here. Look at this, folks.
Amazing
Look
with
at that.
Amazing with throwing with a little confidence.
Yeah. One of those rarely seen 8 marks. Don't see too many of those. Cody's shooting a 4.11 this time.
And that was with a rough start.
He only had 2 marks in the first round.
Cody just looking for one bullseye.
Yep. He should put this to bed here. If he doesn't get too excited.
There it
There he is
is.
on
All
the
right,
he
Cody.
got one.
His little funny celebration, of course.
He's not skunked.
Yeah.
It's always nice to get a wow on the dartboard.
Well, let
Especially
me
when you're
tell
down
you,
5-0.
we can do more than that.
Oh, I'd hope we don't.
There we go. Little
All right.
cheer from the peanut gallery.
Well, he's in.
Not in by a lot, though.
Doesn't
can make this
doesn't
hurt.
have to be in by a lot.
April McQueen watching along. Dustin Coe watching along. Mama Jessica watching with us. Pleasure to see you last night. As well as Chad Young. As a young man whose darts have really taken a huge upswing in the last 6 months.
Yep.
Great to see.
Yeah, he's a great dude. They're going to Vegas with us for Super League here in a few weeks.
Super League's right before NDA, correct?
At the same time. Same weekend.
That's interesting.
Don't understand it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, it's a good sign when the dart schedule gets so crowded that we have to have 2 major events in the same weekend.
In the same town.
Yeah.
So where's the Super League playing at?
It's Plaza on Fremont
Plaza.
Street. Yeah, we got Super 2. We got a few teams of Super 2, a few teams of Super 4. I believe we've got 35 players going from Phoenix.
Nice. Did you have to qualify for that?
Yeah, so it's a league finals basically.
Okay. So the leagues that you used to go to Hawaii are the same leagues?
Yeah, similar. I mean, I think the Super Leagues have mostly been in Vegas, at least as long as I've been playing.
No, I mean like your local leagues to qualify for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, not a great round there from Sean. Just 19 points scored.
Yeah, we had our banquet last night, which there's no payouts. All the payouts are in Vegas based on how you do in the tourney. So, but everybody qualifies. Whoever wins the league gets into the single round knockout.
Cody needs to set himself up here.
Whoever doesn't has to play through the round robin to get into the knockout.
One of the easier high point outs. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, Sean needs to put some pressure on here.
Cody wins 2 or 3 in a row, and everything could change in a hurry.
Yep. There you go. It's a big third. A little
Co-
confidence
Cody's
builder.
got 6 from 152. Big third there.
Yeah, stayed right up there. Smart move.
Roger needs to put some pressure on.
That helps.
Yep, that's a big shot.
That's a big shot right there. All
Seven-
right.
17 for tops.
Little pressure on this now.
Double 20. There it is.
There you go.
Big
That's
shot for
2 in
Cody.
a row.
We're now 5-2. Let's see where Sean's mindset goes.
And Cody's starting this one, right?
Yep.
Old serve here makes it 5-3.
Well, you can see by
I don't know.
Sean's body language just in the background there. He's starting to get down on himself a little bit here.
Oh, body language is huge. We all do it. I try to be aware of it.
Hell,
The old double-double.
yeah.
All right.
He got in for the next game as well.
They've both gone double-double here today.
Yeah. All right, Sean needs to regroup a little bit here, and let's see what he can do. Let's get in on the first start, Sean.
Tell him his way better half is watching. He needs to step it up.
Yeah. Absolutely. Shout out to Justin, Jordan, Amanda, the better half. Chad, Bobby, Michelle. Thanks for all watching. I appreciate you guys here. Give us a like, give us a share. Let's get these people the viewers that they deserve.
Yes, sir.
Folks, you are watching Phoenix Premier League. This is Promotion, Relegation, and Championship Day. We need to come up with a better title because that's a mouthful.
Mr. Dustin McClure's in the building.
Come on, Cody. There you go.
Go 19.
Yeah, it's dropped down.
All right. It'll fight. Put some pressure on Rosner.
Yep.
When are you going to get in a contender league, Tim?
I don't know. I've been in
He's so busy with
Crazy work.
his TV presenting schedule.
TV
through
presenting.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Just spent 10 days in Concord, North Carolina. But I had 3 days notice.
Good
of
shot
that.
for Cody there. Those little 83s are big, man.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, you just got to get a trip around, and you'll always be in with a shot.
Staying out of those 5s and 1s mostly. Give yourself a triple around in this league. You're going to hang in there.
I'll take 6 from 177 any day.
Mm-hmm. And that's if Roger throws 6 really good darts, or he has 9.
That's a
Yeah, he needs
hiccup.
he needs to put in a solid round there. Don't worry about the out. Hit a triple and go from there.
Shout out to Joe. Pleasure seeing you last night. Dylan, Tanya, Pat, thanks for joining us today.
Big
We
round for
appreciate you
Sean
joining
there.
us. It's Saturday afternoon. And once again, happy Easter, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful time with the kids, hunting for eggs, doing whatever you guys got planned for the day.
The unusual March Easter.
Right. Well, that'll
bad.
work.
Went 48 for 40. Didn't really matter there. Just a setup dart. Put a little pressure on.
You know, if Roz would turn that hat around and show that Siege logo on the front of it, it'd probably shoot a lot better.
He'd probably hit his head on
He'd
it.
probably hit his hat.
Yeah, but, you know.
All right, Cody, 64, triple 16. Double 8.
And now he takes a breath.
Oh, dear.
Bust it. Just bust it.
Bust it, Cody. Bust it.
Bust it.
All right.
Yeah, leads himself with a double two. Not
Maybe
a
he
bad
likes
duck.
double two.
Yep.
I don't. Maybe he does.
Pat, good pasture. If you want to pay for it, I can send you my Venmo.
Let's go, Sean.
Yeah.
20 for double bull here.
Double
No,
five.
Double five. Ooh, just on top. Cody, you're going to have one more shot at him, my friend. Speak
Yep.
for three in a row.
He needs this. Make it 5-3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe 3 on the spin.
Looking at that double two down there at the bottom of the screen, folks.
There it
Drills
is. There it is.
There he goes.
3 on the spin.
Knocks it down. 5-3. Now we got a match, boys.
Yeah. What's going through Rosner's head right now?
He just needs to settle in and stop the bleeding. He's still got a 2-game lead. He's got control of this game. He's starting. He just needs to hold it.
He just can't
settle his
Can't leave
nerves.
one open here.
Yeah, it's 2 fat 20s. That third one needs to be up
That's
near
a
the
great
double.
marker.
And then threw under it somehow. All right.
That,
Well,
that would have been a great marker.
he had to get that closed at least.
Nice 5 mark there. I would have liked to see him stay at the 19 there.
Yeah. They get jumpy. You want to throw that hero dart.
In your opinion, did one of these players have the edge in cricket versus the other one?
Probably Sean. I think Sean's got the higher end cricket game right now.
Folks, we have a special guest for you. Let's welcome to the mic Mr. Dustin McClure, the guy that made this all possible, this whole league. Dustin, welcome to the castle. Welcome to the show, my friends. Pleasure to have you on board.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, fellas.
Happy Easter to you and the family.
Same. Thank you.
I've told you once already, but congratulations on your recent marriage.
Great. Thank you. Yeah, it was a long time coming, but happy to finally put everything together.
So, Dustin, how do you feel about this league? You certainly have put together some beautiful-looking trophies. Tell me about this league a little bit. How's the reception been for you as an owner of a vending company? Have you been happy with everything? How's it going for you?
Yeah, I mean, this is a fantastic concept. A couple of knuckleheads threw together some loose ideas and made something kind of special, I think. Ben and I work really well together, always trying to think outside the box and try to bring fresh ideas. And, through the help of To The Point Streaming and your team, I think we've got something here to really build on and provide Indianapolis and surrounding areas, a showcase event, showcase league. Provides a different sort of challenge.
Look at this from Cody.
Big
Look at
shot,
that. Big
big
9
shot.
mark. Oh, yeah.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
He said that's your fault.
You
He had-
requested
Well,
that.
it's not directly my fault, but I'll take some responsibility for some of the excitement that we're trying to provide.
I was like, I know Dustin. He did not ask for Tim McGraw. Little dead mouse maybe, but not Tim McGraw.
Yeah, right.
Kyrie likes you so much, he sent you 50 cents.
Wow, thanks, Kyrie.
There you
Appreciate
go.
He sent us 50 cents in his name. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I'm going to mention that. We haven't been paid yet.
All right, Cody going for the top there.
The 2-point lead.
Yep.
I probably would have done the same thing.
I would have.
Cody's got the advantage here. You got to wonder what's going through Sean's head right now.
I don't know what's
He's
going through. now.
chasing.
He's chasing.
Yep.
I don't mind hitting the 17, then chucking up
Yeah.
and trying to get the big wedge, but he's got to get a playground there. I'm Cody. I'm just putting 9 in here again. Cody's going to
Yeah.
go ahead and put 3 in, which is
Yeah.
it's the same idea.
It's the Cody version of Ben.
He just 9 marked the last time he threw at it.
Sean needs to switch down to the 17s. There he
He's
goes.
too busy thinking about that 18.
Now
Yep.
get rid of the 18. He did have to work the last round.
You know, I played state with Sean, and he's a fantastic darter as long as he keeps up.
Yep.
Right, you got to pump him up and tell him how good he is after every throw.
Cody's just playing smart now.
Yeah, that's great darts there from Cody. Cody's really found his groove here in these last 3 or 4 matches.
Sean definitely likes his positive reinforcement, which is why it's more fun not to give it to him. He knows we all love him.
That's why his wife's cheering on Cody with the 9 mark.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all friends too.
Yeah.
Folks,
Great
let's
job.
give a special shout out to Garrett James Hollingsworth sending 1,200 stars. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
These
I
two
love
are like sibling rivalry.
That's another one. Garrett is a huge up and comer out of the Lafayette area. Yeah, you need to get your butt in one of these leagues, my friend.
He has talked to me about it.
Yep.
He hasn't signed up yet, but he's messaged me and asked me about it, and I filled him in on the ins and outs.
He's another one of those folks up there in Lafayette. That whole area seems to be drinking some special water because they're all starting to play some fantastic darts up there.
There's a lot of places to play.
Sarah, Blake, Amanda, thanks all for joining us.
Mac Feely in the building. Oh.
Yeah, it's not a great round there.
Sean should just get rid of the 18 at this point. You're 1 mark down. Close
Yeah,
18,
yeah,
go
for
to
sure.
15.
There he goes. Over to the 15s. Needs a trip here. There it is. Takes
Good
a point
shot.
lead. Takes a wedge lead. Cody Young steps up here. It's got to go bullseyes. That's 1. There's 2. Oh, he went for the hero shot in that last dart.
I like it. I
Yeah, I don't mind- I
would
don't-
have did the same thing.
I don't mind it. I like leaving the 15 open sometimes. It's just going to make Sean think about what he has to do. Put a little doubt in his mind. You close that 15, he's got to throw bowls. He's not thinking about
Yeah.
anything.
No, he's
Sean.
He doesn't hit it anyways.
All right.
got 6-3 going.
So
Yeah,
Sean's
Cody starting this one. So,
Sean's just 2 wins away. Cody needs to hold his throw right here.
yep, this is a big one. Got to hold here. Sean's starting the next leg. You don't want him starting 7-3.
And there's our first open.
All right, Sean's in.
I think
Nah,
Cody threw one a few games ago too.
Yep. It doesn't hurt too bad as long as you get in right here.
Yeah, he's
All
got to
right.
get in here. Sean didn't hurt him much here.
His last dart. Big pressure. Ooh, just a little low. All right. Roslyn's chance to run right here. You got to nail that trip a couple times possibly.
You can't. Cody struggled on double 20. Last time he hit it twice. Wasted that extra double last one game.
Big trip on that last dart. 82 points scored. Not spectacular, but not bad either. Cody's just struggling to get in right now. It's gone cold, but he's in on a double 14.
Yep.
Yeah,
Moving over to his comfort dart.
Yeah.
That
Big
trip
trip
20's
20.
big.
He's not that far away now.
And Roslyn just needs to stay off the slack rounds, keeping the wedge. Keep it at least 60 to 100 around. Stay
There you
off
go.
those 22s.
So, Dustin, you've got a lot of things coming up with Phoenix. You want to preview some of those things? You got a trip out to Vegas coming up soon, I understand.
Yeah, you guys briefly touched on it earlier. All the Super League just finished up. Very happy for the group that we have going out this year.
35, is that number pretty close, I said?
35 or 37, something like that, yep. So, big group headed out there to go be a part of the Darts Live Fiesta weekend. Excited to repeat some success. Last year, Ben and I took a few others out with the wives and had a lot of success, and looking forward to repeat that this year.
Took 3 teams out there, finished top 4, second, and first. So hopefully have the same kind of success this time.
What about overall business, Dustin? Have you seen an increase in dart players in attendance and people playing over the last couple of years?
I think looking at that big of a window is a little bit tough. Some plays coming back now. Post COVID, everything's kind of back to normal, and things have steadied themselves. There's so much great opportunity here, and there's so many tournaments going on. You actually see a lot of players that find it hard to commit to league because they're busy traveling or being a part of a lot of different things.
Sure.
So what's great about this format, that we do most of it flex and singles, allows people to be, more flexible and be a part of something like this. So we've had a great turnout so far for this, and we're excited. We've also got women's division started up, so we're excited to have them be a part of season 2 and continue to hopefully grow and expand this.
Also, we do have a ladies' league starting too. That's fantastic.
Yeah, we're several weeks in. We got 3 or 4 weeks left in that one.
Big low ton there by Cody.
Dynamite drop in, Monty.
There you go. Hey, Tim, our partner's in the chat. Shout out to Mr. Sean Green. And we're looking
Bullseye.
and sounding great.
Oh, good
just
look at the
under
double ball there.
All right, Cody really needs this 58 to go. Does not want to put Sean in the barn. Let's see what he does. 18. Ooh,
Double two.
Double two.
Drilled it last time.
A bit low on that first one.
Oh, in the madhouse.
Stuff
Yeah,
right
man.
there. Sean going 9 or 1, or probably 9. Some people like to go 1. Looks like he's reaching up. No, went 9.
Double 8.
Double
Still
8.
Up, still up, I guess.
Double 4. Bust.
Oh, that's a tough one to bust on a 25 too. Let's see what Cody can do with this madhouse.
Cody's gotta
Double
stay high.
1 tops.
Gotta stay high.
So that first start high every time.
Yep, hit the number 1.
There
There it is. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Cody mounting a comeback.
6-4.
And at one point in time, it was 4-0. So
Mhm.
So, Jason, I want to turn the question back around on you and
Sure.
Tim. How is Premier League going for TTPS here in the first season?
it's going great. We were Tim, Sean, and I had open discussions about how to bring in soft tip into a streaming event where it does not take away from what we do at the Siege on a Tuesday night. And this is a very different concept. It's something very different. Being a league where we're streaming a league match on a weekly basis, and then obviously the finale like we're doing today. So it's worked great. It really has. The viewership numbers have been fantastic. We've gotten a huge amount of support from the area, and we're so grateful for that. But it's a lot of fun, get to see these guys on a Saturday. So it's a good time. Saturday afternoon. It's one of my favorite times to stream. So it works out great.
Now we got people wondering when our soft tip darts are coming out.
Yeah, really.
Because now that we do soft tip,
Told him we should get a Premier League edition soft tip dart.
Yeah,
I will
Yeah.
I will say, I mean,
I happen to know
Uh-oh.
some people
Uh-oh.
with
Ooh, drop down.
We
with
can
a
all-
barrel
Shout
company.
out to Carlos Panfili and Nicole Scott at Sidelines, streaming us live at Sideline Sports Pub.
we got to thank the players because they're the ones that are taking their time out of this league to come here. and
Oh,
play.
without the players, there's no league.
No, but
Yeah.
like to actually come and stream
Yeah.
like that, we can't stream
Yep.
unless the players are able to adjust their schedules to fit it in.
Yeah, it's certainly a commitment from them outside of, the hour these matches take ish a week. We ask them sometimes to come in on a Saturday and either commentate or play or
Now, these guys starting to line it up. Both of them averaging over 33 right now.
but as a player in that league, you want it to do well also, and you
Yep.
want to do what you can to help it succeed. Because the players that have played in the Premier League so far really embrace it. They really like it. Everyone from the Premier League is coming back next season, whether they're in the Premier League or the Challenger League.
Double 12.
Double 12 for Roz. There he
Good
is.
shot.
He's in the barn. He's
7-4.
one win away from staying up, and Cody's going to drop down. One win away from one loss away from dropping down.
Be one loss away from dropping out. You'd have to sign up for a contender league.
Well, he moves down to the Challenger.
Who?
Oh no, that's
No,
right.
he's in
yeah,
the
he's
Challenger.
in
This
the
is the
Challenger.
Challenger.
So he moves out. Yeah,
He's
moves
out.
He
out to
moves out,
contender.
and we'll have to requalify to a contender league.
When you've got the next contender league starting?
Beginning of May.
You'll be good. You'll be good.
Where's that at?
It's going to be a remote flex.
Okay.
And then we're probably going to have one starting pretty simultaneously on Mondays at Whitehorse again.
Yeah, Rosno opens up with his own version of a 5 mark. Both these guys opening up with 5s right here. Cody following up with a solid trip. Do we have another 5? We do. That's 3 back to back to back 5 marks. We do 4. We're gonna like it, love it. One more time.
I'm sure Sean Green loves that thing already.
Oh yeah.
Unless he hasn't heard it yet.
It's just a matter of time.
You got to figure out how to delete that for us, Sean.
Oh, that thing's gonna disappear.
Ah, we'll make it disappear on Tuesdays. That's for certain.
He might not be able to find it.
He's gonna hide it. He's gonna hide it from Sean.
Oh, don't worry. I got 3 of them.
He probably
Speaking of
do.
Sean, this little feller needs to put in a big round here.
That's a great start.
Do it again.
Ooh,
right.
that's all right. I'll
He
take
stayed
6
there.
more.
Yep.
See,
He stayed there. I
he
want the
didn't
right darts. I don't care if they hit.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
beat yourself up.
He didn't want to hear that downburst either.
Throw the right darts, it'll come. Throw the right darts, the good darts will come. Not much hurt there by Cody.
Everyone's asking about these dart shirts that they're wearing.
They're from Kyrie's
Yep.
window and tent. Our dude Kyrie supports Phoenix, plays a lot of Phoenix.
He's got a bunch of the guys coming in on Monday night just for that steel tip league too.
Mhm.
That draw.
Yep.
That Sean runs.
Yep, at sidelines. Every Monday night at sidelines.
Yeah, Monday night sidelines, a steel tip blind draw, folks.
Run by Sean Rosner.
That young man is shooting at darts right now. All right, Cody finds himself 7 points behind, a wedge behind. He's going to be looking at the 18s. Don't go low in that first one. He didn't.
Are you in his ear or something?
Well, it's everybody that starts out in the 18s. That first start always drops low, seems like, you know?
I do like me a trip 4 sometimes.
Yep.
They're kind of nipping away. They started out strong. Now they're just kind of nipping around the board.
Now, Dustin, what about your darts? Are you playing darts yourself anywhere currently?
Yeah, I was part of the Super League stuff that we just wrapped up.
Okay.
That's kind of the end of my current season. I've had some shoulder problems for a couple of years now. I'm trying to slow down a little bit and try and recuperate a little bit. And later this summer, this fall, I'll pick them back up. But pretty regularly play in our Spikes League and in our Phoenix official league stuff that we'll be doing this summer for the Phoenix Cup tournament, which is
Okay.
in September.
Well, you got a couple of special events. I know Ben's going to make an announcement on our next match about one of the special events he's got coming up next month. Is that right, Ben?
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to hearing about that. But
Ryan Watson, 500 stars. Thank you, Ryan.
and a big happy birthday to Rhino. It was his birthday yesterday. Rhino,
Yep. Happy
congratulations.
birthday, Rhino.
Happy birthday, Lee Jones, today.
Yeah, big shout out to the Bullet.
Ryan is also in one of our contender leagues.
Yeah, I'd love to see him. His darts have really come on strong. Once again, another one of that Lafayette crew that darts are coming in strong.
Yeah, he's playing 2 Phoenix leagues now. He's got the contender league and he's playing in
That's
the Thursday big league with his wife.
It's a big third there by Cody.
Yeah, the statue and the Bullet throwing over in Cincinnati this morning.
Yeah, I haven't got any updates from Trevor. I'm surprised I haven't heard from him, but
Was that the Ohio State?
no, it's the Pioneer League finale.
Yeah, they have a draw after they finish the league. They have a draw, a seeded draw as according to
Tournament.
position. And tournament. My bad.
Not to correct you, they just want to make sure they didn't think it was going to be a blind draw. Trevor
No.
and Lee are playing against each other, or with each other
Yeah.
against a bunch of Ohio teams.
John needs to beat up on the 16 right here. Needs a trip.
A lot of
There
good,
it is.
teams in that league. Lee and Trevor won the regular season.
Yeah, Larry Butler was playing in that
Yeah,
league too.
him and Nick Lindbergh on
Yep.
the team. There's a lot of good teams. A little struggle here.
That's an
Little
open round for
struggle
Cody.
here, yeah.
John needs to jump on this. John just needs one more victory to stay into the Challenger League. Takes that point lead.
These are the matches we wanted this league for, you know.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
fight to stay in it.
Not a lot of talk between these two. Kind of surprised by that. That's a great first by Cody. And a fantastic second. Ooh, let it slip on a third.
That's all right. I like the switch there.
Yeah, going lead.
I like the shot.
Takes a 101 point lead.
$4.99.
No, 99.
It was 101.
What?
It was
It was
101.
101.
All right.
The
I
math,
don't-
the
I
math
don't-
isn't mathing today.
Yeah, I don't correct him like everybody likes to correct me.
Everybody thinks Tim's really good at math. He's not. He just
No, yeah.
knows all the outs.
Nice starts there. Big
somebody
7
else,
mark.
somebody else did the math a long time ago for him.
It's memorization,
Yeah,
not math.
Yep.
yeah.
Cody's sitting on bulls.
I tell Jen that all the time when she gets frustrated with the math. I'm like, it's not math, babe. You just gotta learn it and memorize it.
Oh, look at those darts. 6 mark from Rosner.
Till you miss into that triple you didn't anticipate, and you're
That's
like, crap, now what do I have?
7-3. Cody just needs 3. Roz is going to need 7.
That's my advantage because when I miss, I usually know what I have.
All right, so we're 7-1 right now. Does not have winning darts in his hand, but he can hit 5 or 6 at least. Put some pressure on this last bull shot from Cody. That's a double. That's 3. So
Not a lot of pressure, but it's a little
yeah,
bit.
4-1. Just needs 1 bullseye here.
Good set, follow through.
Oh, that's a
That's a-
blocker. Yeah, he says.
Not for him.
Yeah, it's
No
a marker
problem.
for me, Mr. Ives. Uh-oh.
What you do?
I didn't do it. I wasn't even there when it happened.
All right, 7-5, Sean. Cody's going to have to win these next 3. We're going to guess what
Hey.
they're throwing at.
Just unplug it from the back and plug it back.
Jason's going to figure out why we can't see the board.
Jason,
You can kind of follow it on the bottom right there, see what's going on.
single 20. Double 20.
Or Tim will read it to you.
So 60 on. The 60 on there. Probably them guys shaking the board so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Ives
Oh, we had it back. He must not
Doing-
have had it plugged in all the way.
doing Jason things.
No, it's going again. Oh, it's back. Yeah, way to mess up the feng shui.
All right. Sorry about that, folks. Just going to have to go out there and just change out the resistor and the flux capacitor needed rebooted. So I just did that right quick, soldered it all back together.
Everyone saw what you did. You were on the
Yep.
screen.
Now
Yeah.
Sean and Cody are going to be heading back out to get the match resumed.
At any point in time,
Hello, hello.
Bueller. Bueller.
so
Leanne
Ben, let's talk about it
Sneeder.
now. Let's
Okay.
let's break some news. Tell us about an event you've got coming up next month.
April 27th and 28th at Sideline Sports Pub, we're going to have the Phoenix Super Draft. We've had several years in a row now. We've done a lot of different variations, different types of captain scenarios. We've done kind of top men, we've done women, we've done a lot of different things.
In the bottom.
This time we've done randomly,
Yeah.
but when you're doing captains like that, you kind of want to have them in a range, right? If you got a master player and a new player that
Sure.
are as captains, whoever is on the master player's team is going to have a huge advantage. So try to find something to kind of keep it even-ish within a range. And this time we wanted to spotlight the not master level men that play all of our leagues.
Okay.
So, I mean, the league players are the ones that keep us going. You know, that core group of league players that you have, the
Yep.
Skip Whitlocks and the Nate Hochstetlers and the Nate Brociouses and guys like that.
Caleb Hamilton.
Caleb Hamilton, Kyrie. Those are all guys that are going to be captains. Wanted to wait until I got all those captains confirmed, which I was able to finally do this morning. So your captain list for that is Caleb Hamilton, Sean Rosner, Kyrie Washington, Dave Medeiros, Dylan Chaser, Chad Young, Jacob Mayu, Dustin Coe, Cody Young, Nate Hochstetler, Skip Whitlock, Donovan Russell, Rodney Parton, Brian DeMott, Bobby Floyd, and Brad Kennedy.
So those guys are the captains, and they get to draft players, and it just goes.
They will draft 5 players each.
Okay.
16 teams. We're going to play 4 quadrants of 4. They'll play a round robin, and the top 2 in each group will move on to Sunday. So it's going to be a good time. A lot of fun. Might have some special guest appearances.
Nice. Well, that's going to be
Not going to commit to that till I know a little better, but
fantastic. All right. Well, Cody's first one down or an out here is not going to hit it. But just fighting to stay alive right there. That's a big second dart.
Sean doesn't have an out, so he doesn't have to hit it. Just set up what you want.
Yep. Wonderful setup. Now let's see if Sean can put some pressure on this 48.
I will post for sign-ups for that Super Draft on Monday. Am I busy Monday?
Yes.
I will post for sign-ups on Tuesday. And now remember, we're doing an install Monday.
Take that opportunity to say, yeah, as we've mentioned Lafayette quite a bit here coming up on Cody's
Yeah, I
out
was going to
shot.
let you take that one. I didn't know if I was allowed to yet.
Let's see if Cody can hit this here.
There it
Good
is.
shot,
Cody
Cody.
staying alive.
Keeping us going.
Yeah, so Lafayette, we're excited to expand our partners there that own Big League, have acquired another business there in town. And on Monday, we'll be bringing up Phoenix boards and getting them all set up and ready for a second location for Lafayette to take advantage of everything we can offer.
And
Well,
what's
that
the-
is fantastic.
What's the name
Yeah.
of the new location?
Are you allowed to name it yet? or-
Yeah, he's announced it publicly, so we'll be in TikTok Lounge. I believe is what it's
Excellent.
called.
And how many dartboards are they going to have there?
We're bringing up 4 to start with.
Okay.
They will be Phoenix Dart boards. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the Phoenix League's POL options for the players that want to play POL. We've had some players in Lafayette asking. I don't know if we'll have enough to do their own contained league or if they'll remote in with Indy. We'll see how the sign-ups go, but I'd like to get some of those guys involved.
Look at this from Cody now, putting a little bit of pressure on Sean.
I'd love to see this go 15 legs.
Yeah, last leg decider.
Sean will have the darts should it go to a 15th game.
They said they were getting their money's worth.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Good round there for Cody. Finding a triple. Sean's at least 9 away.
That first start from Sean starting to drift a little bit to the left.
Looks like his elbow's hanging out. a little
Yep.
bit.
That chicken wing in.
You know, this is unlike a blind draw or something you may play on a Friday or Saturday night. You're playing, you know, these guys are now on their 14th game, back to back to back to back. In a blind draw, you'll often play 3 or 4 games and then you'll sit out for 20 minutes before you play again. These guys are just playing constantly.
Big 140 there by Cody leaving out.
Yeah, that's a big shot.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Looks like we could be going to our last leg decider. That's exciting.
Throw the bull, Cody.
Yeah, really. Double bull, double bull, double bull. That's a great first.
Over the 18?
Yeah.
Missed it.
Where that dart's laying,
Stay
I would
there.
have stayed at the 20.
Yep.
I wouldn't have, but I get it.
Mm.
Not with Sean on 255.
Yep.
Not pressuring myself into a bad double.
Sean really needs a trip right here. And he's still not at it.
Cody settling in, probably going trip 17 here.
Trip 17, double 16 is the
I hope.
dart that most people go.
It
That's the
is.
way Cody's going to go. Double 16 for a last leg decider.
Follow through.
Ooh, and you know, I felt
He's gonna get another. I don't mind
Yeah.
him staying outside there. You want to drop it
Yeah.
into a 7 with Sean on 195.
got a little tight on those last 2, I think.
Yeah, it happens. But he could there. Now he needs to get this one.
Yeah, and Sean's
Sean's still not on an out.
Yeah, you know, he needs to get some confidence. Remember what got him here.
That's exactly what I said about Cody earlier. As soon as he started throwing
There
confident,
it is. Well, folks, we have got it. A last leg decider.
this is what we do this
I
for,
like it,
boys.
I love
Oh,
it, I want some
Jason.
more of it.
Yeah.
If you could just see him dancing
yeah.
while he does that, it would make you puke.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing like a 54-year-old guy dancing on a stream.
I'd make a Billy go puke.
All right. Well, Sean's got the advantage to throw. We're going to play a game of cricket to see who stays up and who gets eliminated. Literally, we eliminate them right here. I press a button on this board, and they just vaporize.
Fall through the floor.
Yeah. They're gone. They're done.
Season 2 will have a trap door in the castle. You will just fall to your death.
Here is a massive opportunity here for Cody.
Yeah, big opening for Sean. Or for Cody. He's really fought back
They're
here.
both open.
Sean dominated the first half, and Cody's dominated the second half. So
All right. Let's get your picks right quick. Ben, who you picking for this one?
I'm taking Cody.
Tim,
I took Cody from the beginning.
Dustin.
Yeah, I think Cody's got some momentum here, so I think
right.
I'm going to be on the bandwagon.
Then I'm going to definitely go with Sean because he just took a point lead.
Yeah, Cody's only 419s away from shutting that down.
There's one of them.
Yeah, that's a big triple there.
That's a big trip. Takes that point lead, closes that wedge down. Sean's going to be forced to go back up to the 20s.
Sean having an X up there, or Cody having an X on that 20s, not nothing. If Sean doesn't put in a big round here, Cody might just shut that down to start.
That's that big trip right there. And another single. So 5 marks, takes 100 points out of it. Nothing wrong with that. Cody's going to be forced to go down to the 19s. Mike sling one. No, he's going to have to stay at the 19s. That's a trip.
Now he could.
Yeah,
Didn't. I probably would have.
I would have got rid of it.
yeah,
I
this
would've-
early in the match, I might have been tempted to go up.
Yeah, with an X, I definitely would have thrown up there at it.
You're only down a bull at that point, right?
Yep.
So-
Max over there nodding when I said that. He's like, "Yep."
Japanese have a saying called Kaizen, means constant improvement. What's going to be new and improved coming up in the Phoenix Premier League? I'll throw that out to Ben or Dustin, either one of you guys.
New and improved. We're just going to try to increase the player pool. We're going to try to get more players involved, different players. That's the one really cool thing about this league is that it's ever changing. You're always going to have guys falling out of the Premier League into the Challenger League,
Yep.
coming from the Challenger League up. We're going to have some wild cards.
Do you ever see a
Uh,
point where the player pool, the actual players in the league expand?
Possibly. Probably not in the Premier League, but possibly in the Challenger.
Look at this from Cody.
Or possibly even another level.
Tried to close at 20 on that last start, floated out a little bit to the left. Sean needs to wake up and do something right now.
Even 3 fat there would work and close the 18. But needs to put it in. One's
yeah.
not going to.
Now I'm getting rid of 21st dart and then moving on.
Absolutely. I'm going 21st start and pinning my ear back on the 18.
Now, this is very self-serving, Dustin, Ben, as I asked you this, but one of the important things for us so we can sum up the week in the league when we do our stream on Saturdays is that it's crucial that everybody play their games that Thursday or at least that Friday before we actually have the stream match.
Yeah, it's really good, especially for the Saturday stream, to just be able to update the people that watch it every week to know where everybody stands. If somebody's played 2 matches, somebody's played 3 matches, or somebody's played 4 matches, it's really hard to compare because you're only playing everybody one time. So the schedule, the strength of your schedule as you play it changes from player to player.
Cody dropped down, tried to hit the 17.
Mac
Yep.
may have an easier schedule early, and I may have a harder schedule early, and it may look like I'm not doing as well, but I've just played the harder players early.
Yep.
I kind of had the reverse schedule this season, where my last 3 matches were against Lee, Mac, and Adam. So I had a little rough in there, but
It's better from Sean. Nice, solid 5 mark there.
but just keeping everybody on. A lot of the contender leagues, I don't really care when they play them or if they play ahead, but staying on task in the Premier and the Challenger League is really important.
Is there anything you can do to enforce that? Have you considered, is there a point penalty or is
Yeah,
there,
we've considered a lot of different options. Ultimately, I'd like to not have to do any of that. We all know things happen and things come up and people go on vacation, and I need to do a better job of staying on top of them and making sure that we get them scheduled and that they're getting played. And if they're going to be out of town, we try to play them early.
these guys going back and forth? Both these guys shooting over a 3.5. I say that quickly because Cody may drop below that right now. We give a shout out to Bud Crystal in the chat. Amanda Rosner, Sean's wife, said he's getting lazy with his darts. Well.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's putting too much pressure on himself.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He tends to when it's not going his way, he tends to get a little negative.
These are the kind of finishes we wanted to have in this.
Yep.
I hope that we'll have a couple more like this with Nate and Adam, and then Mac and Adam. A lot of Adams today.
He's been drilling that forward first start the last
Yeah.
couple
He
rounds.
needs to
Always
stay
go-
up there and put another one in.
It's always tough. That 18 can be tough. You tend to go low on that first start.
I wouldn't be opposed to Sean getting rid of the 18 here.
No.
Now he's got to.
Oh, you gotta
Twice.
kind
Missed
of.
that last one.
You almost have to reset No,
Yep.
you almost have to reset on that last start there.
I said that earlier. Crossing the board, you really need to take a step and take a breath and just
Yeah.
take that extra 2 seconds.
Amanda said that's why she doesn't play with Sean no more.
Yeah. And Cody answering it with that 4 mark. That's going to hurt. Those 72 points could have been avoided.
He's still got an easy route to put in a good round here. He's still got an X on that 18. It's an easy close. It's 1 triple. I'm going up and closing it.
Journey Moore cheering on Cody.
What's up, Jern?
He's a trip right here. Doesn't get it, so he finds himself 21 points behind. Let's see what Cody's going to do here. Could drop down on 17s, could just go ahead and point.
I think he's going to go 17. So.
Yeah, hit that thing on the first one. Somewhat pot committed.
Oh.
Now he's closed him out. Back up to points.
Yeah, he at least took a breath there.
He
Yep.
overshot it too.
Yep.
He's been hitting the 4, so he pushed a little
Yep.
hard.
All right, Roz. Come
You
on now.
Saw him pause there, which you don't always see him when he crosses the board like that.
Closes at 18. Smart dart. Trip right here wouldn't hurt. Oh, just drops it low.
He's getting lazy. He's not following
Yep.
through. He's just letting the dart go.
Well, and it's not so much lazy as just getting in that negative type attitude.
When I say
right?
lazy, like his arm's lazy,
Yep.
not
Yep.
he's being lazy.
Yep. You lose the energy out of your arm at that point in time. Kind of beating yourself up, but he gets a little reprieve right here. He's got
Big
an opportunity.
There's some pressure.
Going to need 4 16s to take the point lead. There's 3 of them. Needs 1 more. Come on. Oh, no.
Reverse field goal.
Yeah. Oh, no. All right. Cody just needs to close those 16s. He does that. He's going to slide over to the 15s. You see
He
Sean.
hits that
third,
triple.
but
That's a
that's-
big triple. Big triple.
Folks, let me remind you, at some point in time, Cody was down 4-0 at the start of this game. I
Sean-
like this from Sean. Just kind of,
Yep.
you know,
Take a second. Take
Yeah.
a breath.
it's not
Compose
over.
yourself.
It's not over. Put some pressure on him right here.
He's going to close probably.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No.
I mean, it's only 5 points. I might
Yeah.
do it there. Not let him run away. But
There's 1 for Cody.
needs 2 bulls for the W.
That's low.
15.
15 probably here.
Yep. Although that 15 didn't really help
Doesn't
you.
do
a whole
anything at
Yeah.
That's
all.
why I wouldn't have done
Yeah.
it. But he's tended to bail out on that scoring number. when
That's
he
a
misses the
double
ball.
for Roz.
Another one.
He's got the point
Got
lead.
the look. And he hits a single.
Oh, he hit a
It's
single.
a single.
That's where you shoot the double
Yeah.
to win the match.
Yep.
Kyrie, 100 stars. Thanks.
Cody needs 3. He needs 2. Excuse me. He takes a point lead back.
Stay there. Hit it again.
Yep.
Throw that second one. You got to throw the third one. Now chucking for that double bull with that little lead. Now he's got down to, what, 60?
That's 70-point
70-point
lead.
lead.
So he needs 3.
It's not going to
All right,
happen.
he did have
That's a
winning darts.
Bad mark.
He closes a 15 accidentally. And hits a bull.
So it's a race to
All right.
2.
All right, 2-2.
2
game.
bulls to stay in the Challenger League. Next player to hit 2 stays.
There's
one.
one. Uh-oh.
And he hit the double
he hit
ball on the
double
third
ball on the
dart.
last start. Cody Young staying in the Challenger League.
Doesn't get any closer than that.
No, you gotta
Wow.
like that. You gotta like that
What
a
a
lot.
match. What a match.
What a match.
Well, if that's what we got installed today, gentlemen, we're in great shape. I like it.
Totally
I
good one.
love it. I want some more of it.
I do not want
No.
some more of that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, we-
that's
we-
going to be fantastic. Big shout out, but big shout out to you, Dustin. Thank you so much for putting this lead together and doing this. It's a fantastic time. Makes my Saturday even brighter than what it is.
No, thank you guys and your team for doing a great job, and thanks to Ben for putting in a bunch of extra work. So hopefully we can keep this rolling and grow it, expand it. You never know. Down the road, we may see some people outside of Indiana get involved. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
That'd be
let's
awesome.
see. Let's see. All right, Dustin, go ahead, put that headset down, because, folks,
Thank you, sir.
with a little bit of luck here, if everything goes according to plan,
I'm sure he's going to need a breather.
we might have the winner of the last one joining us here.
He's headed over this way.
Yes, he is. Let's get him set up on the headset. We'll talk to him in a second. But, folks, let's talk about the next match we got coming up here. This one's for promotion into the Premier League, right, Ben?
Yep.
Now, this is Nate Brocious, newly sponsored Phoenix player.
Phoenix
and,
Dart, yes.
Phoenix Dart player,
Yeah.
and he's playing Adam McGuire out of Lafayette.
Mhm.
Now, talk to me about Adam McGuire's journey through the Challenger League this season so far, because he didn't have the greatest start.
No, he started out pretty slow. I don't know if maybe the double in, double out format was new to him. It took him a little bit to get acclimated to that. But the second half of the season, he really came rearing back. We only had 2 Challenger matches just for scheduling stuff. We didn't have Premier League guys, so we like to throw a couple Challenger matches in. And Nate and Adam were one of the Challenger matches that we had on the stream.
Yep.
I will give either one of you guys $10 if you take that phone from Cody's hand and never give it back to him.
Why is
All
that?
righty. Folks, we are joined by the latest winner, the last leg decider.
Oh man,
Congratulations, Cody. How'd it
Congrats,
feel
my
out
man.
there, buddy?
that's probably the craziest match I think I've ever played. So
It's
It
the
was
greatest
incredible
match
to
you've
watch.
ever
craziest,
played.
craziest,
Oh, craziest
not
match.
greatest, craziest.
I was
That
going to
was-
say, I've seen you shoot better.
Ooh, I shot better. I shot better last time.
But what was it like out there? You didn't seem like you guys were talking to each other a whole bunch.
I felt like we were a little bit. It got it was a little serious.
It
at the
wasn't
beginning.
Cody and Sean.
Right?
but
No, it was not. It wasn't the regular.
I could
Cody
see
and
the
Sean.
nerves at the beginning
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, we kind of got going at the end, but
What?
What were you thinking about when you were down 4-0?
This is the exact same question I was going to ask.
oh
it's kind of
god.
weird.
We were all
Kinda.
gonna. That's the
Yeah.
question now.
Yeah.
Someone opened this garage door and let me sneak out the back and get in my car and head home. That was the plan, but
I know you're on your phone. I was like, is he getting an Uber already? Or
no, yeah.
Now, what was? I understand you know you were concerned, but what was it that got you to come back? Because you were 4-zip
Oh,
down.
I felt like I just a little nervous going in. I felt like once I got down 4-zip, I just started chucking the dart a little bit, and it started going a little straighter. And then I was like, oh, well, there it is. Now just kind of see if we can win one leg at a time and see where we go.
What's the history between you two? I know you two are great friends. We see each other, mock each other on Facebook and socials all the time. But what's the history? Is it always where one of you wins over the other one?
A little bit of that. We played a lead together once too, and
Okay.
it was always one was out shooting the other, and then when that happens, it's like, dude, you're a terrible partner. I'm never
Yeah.
throwing with you. Yeah, so
okay.
some stuff
All
like
right.
that. So we've always kind of been.
I like that.
We've always been competitive and friendly competitive, but I love Sean to death, and I feel like we put on a pretty good show. So
Put on a great show.
that was a sweet match.
Well, let's give a shout out to Mr. Tim Neal
No.
chipping in 200 stars. Thank you, Tim.
I pushed the wrong button.
Uh,
Can I get them stars back?
All right, folks. So let's get you back out to the arena. Coming up next, that is Adam McGuire in the background. There, you will see Nate Brocious.
Wearing his Phoenix Dart jersey. That's cute.
Yeah,
Nice
nothing wrong with
promotion
it.
there for Nate.
The fact that they're still on the stats means they probably haven't put the money in or set up the league. So I don't know if this is the same green light rule, but
It is.
It is. I'm flashing it. I'm flashing it in their eyes and see if they can actually get something going here.
Jason
So-
forgot to explain it to these guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
I
explained
see.
it to one of them. The other one showed up late. That's what happens.
Mm.
So let's talk about who we're picking for this one. All right. So you guys were both right. You both picked Cody to win that first match. All right.
You guys are crazy.
Ben, who you got winning this one?
I'm gonna take Nate.
You gonna take Nate on that?
Yep.
Nate Brocious for the win, and he's gonna move up to
A little
the
bit,
Premier League.
a little bit of familiarity, maybe. I know Nate's game better. I know what he's capable of.
Okay.
What was
And
the,
if he slows down and throws smart,
Okay.
he's a very good player.
All right. Tim.
I'm going to go with Nate as well, only the fact that motivation's a great enhancer, right? So
Yeah.
he just got this sponsorship by Phoenix Dart.
Okay. I see
And-
where you're going now.
and
Yep.
He's gonna this is his first time on stream since then, and he's gonna want to really show what he's about.
Yeah, we
and-
had these guys on stream.
Or the pressure gets to him.
Yeah, that's
We'll see.
fair.
I don't think he's not a pressure type guy.
I'm not either, and
he's
it got to
pretty-
me.
He's pretty laid back, but I think this situation in this environment where it's still local to him, like it's just in his head, it's just his friends watching and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be as serious as when he gets to the bigger events where he's on screen and they say he's a Phoenix sponsor player.
Mhm.
Cody, who you picking for this match, and why?
I think Nate's probably the better thrower, but Adam, no offense to Nate, is 100% better with the double in math. I like Adam.
Yep.
He calms down, he throws good darts.
Yeah, Nate definitely, if he has a struggle, he struggles with his math sometimes. He's an aggressive player. He likes that hero dart.
Nate, he is the better thrower. If he locks in, gets in, doesn't do any silly double 18s on 38s. I think. But
Well,
That was funny. I remember when he did that.
sorry,
Well,
sorry, Nate.
Nice call back there,
Yeah.
Cody.
I'm gonna pick Adam for this because I've seen his darts just constantly improve. Quite frankly, over the last year.
As he gets open.
Yep, as he gets an open round in the first double, it's like the jinx. But it's good to see him. He's made the trip up here to the castle, which is about an hour and 20-minute drive for
What's
him.
that, 3 times in a month?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
been here.
Oh, I broke the record for most matches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think we need to get him a gas card.
But that's a pleasure to see you. But big shout out to Adam. Come on, son, get in.
But Nate didn't run away with it. He leaving Adam an opportunity.
Now, I would tell you, I've probably seen Adam throw possibly a little bit more than you guys. Adam's biggest problem is his speed and his pace of throw. He does tend to rush a little bit.
Well, the last time he was on a Saturday, halfway through, he settled in
Yep.
and he got really hot.
Yep. And I was glad to see he got here a little bit early today, so I give him a chance to just kind of settle down a little bit. How's the temperature out there in the arena there?
It,
Cody?
I mean, granted, we kind of got intense there towards the end, so a little nervous, but it got a little toasty.
Okay.
Sean needed some rosin. He kept sticking his hand in the freezer. It was sweating, so yeah, I got a little warm.
Yeah, that's just Sean figuring out an excuse. That's what it comes down to. That's what I'm going to go with.
Probably shouldn't have froze his hand so much.
Yep.
I don't know about you, but I like when my hands are warm.
Oh, I'm the same way. I would
Yeah, I
much
hate-
rather
I
throw a
hate having
sweaty
cold
warm.
hands.
Yep, cold hand is no.
Shout out to Michelle, Anne Marie, Nick, Rodney, Chuck, all watching along with us in the chat. Folks, give us a like, give us a share, give us a follow. Pleasure to have you with us.
Nick cheering on the Hitman.
Yeah, little struggle here early, shaking off the nerves.
Yep. Oh, I figured played here twice in the last couple weeks. I'm gonna come in and be ready to go, and that was not the case.
Look at all those likes. Love to see them. Thank you, folks. Nate Brocious, ladies and gentlemen, coming in with a solid 100 points scored. Adam is shooting better than a 9. He's just had trouble getting in at first.
Yep.
He's going to settle down quite a bit here.
Yeah, averages look weird sometimes in double in, double out leagues, but
They all even out at the end.
Yep. Big dart for Nate there from
Yep.
sitting on 209.
Now go 19.
Yep.
There
Hey,
it is.
Yeah,
great
big
darts.
shot.
If he does that, yeah, he's gonna be tough to beat.
Well, I feel like Nate, he's a good friend. Let me just say that before I criticize him. I feel like his darts fell off over the course of the last year and a half or so, but they're really starting to come back strong now. Would you agree, Ben?
I don't think his darts ever really fell off. I mean, looking at leagues, I play in league with him every Wednesday and have for 2 years. We play in the sidelines Wednesday mixed doubles. He plays with his girlfriend Sarah, and we actually tied for the league last season. Played with Rochelle Kennedy, and he played with Sarah, and we ended up the season tied.
Double top.
But he's a good player, and he's a steady player.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh, that one's going to hurt a little bit.
And that's where it kind of is. Like 64, I mean, he took, like when you pause like that, it's hard to stay. I don't know if he's more of a rhythm thrower or can just throw, but
I think he paused because that dart blocked the
Blocked it
16.
a little bit,
blocked
yeah.
the 16, and then he was like, "Do I force it through?" And then he
Right.
realized to shoot the 888 to leave 40.
Right.
Yeah, Adam's a little bit all over the board right now. A little bit left, a little bit right, kind of overcorrecting himself a little bit. Got to have
Yep.
faith in his own darts.
We're also going to have the same situation where until both of them get a leg on the board, there's going to be a lot of nerves.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I'd bust it.
Yep. Agreed.
I like the double 4,
Yeah,
so
5.
I wouldn't. I'd throw at the 5. If I hit the triple and bust, fine.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of busting it when you still got 2 darts in your hand. You still got an opportunity.
I just don't like when they go 1 double 6.
Or 7
double
double
three.
Yeah,
three.
you're right.
Well, and I talked about Nate's
That's-
outs sometimes.
Yeah.
He knows it's something that he knows. He knows he's got to
Yeah.
work on his outs.
Right. I played
That's going to be part of him
Yeah, it is.
progressing in this league, and
Yeah.
frankly, that's part of what this league is for, to help
Mhm.
everybody, help us get better at our outs. And
The only downside to that is like when you're playing remotely, there's no one there to actually, hey,
Right,
next time do
right.
this.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So you have to figure that out on your own, and
Yep.
if you're not willing to put the work in on that side of it, you're never going to improve.
uh,
Nate
mean-
looking down at the Double
Right, he
three.
did-
Look
I-
at
He
that.
knew what he was doing.
If you're,
Right.
not, if you're not willing to put the work in these leagues to get better, I don't know what you're doing in the league, and
Yeah.
B, you're not going to be in the league for very long.
When I played him, I can't tell how many double threes, double ones,
Yep.
weird
Double
doubles that he took out. Just first start too, like that, just smack.
Yeah.
How's Nate going to do in the Premier League? How's Adam going to do in the Premier League?
Either one of them can compete and win some matches. I don't think that they're going to compete at the top of the board.
Do we want to announce it since they're in their playing? They don't know.
Oh, is that going to be fun? Do we want to do that, Jason? So we've had one player. We know that there's 3 players moving up from the Challenger League. The winner of this match and the top 2 spots, which were Steve Price and Jeff Pace. Steve Price will not be moving up to the Premier League. He has declined the invitation. Too many obligations. Can't play. Won't play. Either way, it's going to open up another spot in the Challenger League or in the Premier League. That spot will be filled by the loser of this match. So to keep the drama in there going, they don't know that they're
Both of them.
both moving up.
Moving up.
We wanted to keep them nervous,
Oh,
but
So-
they're both moving up. So basically, they're just playing for the third place $100 payout for the Challenger
Okay,
League.
so
and
playing devil's advocate here.
Yep.
Say, all intents and purposes, Adam loses here.
Yep.
And then you tell him that, and he goes, "I'm not ready to be there. Can I stay where I'm at?" How does that work?
I don't know. That'd be a conversation between me and him.
Right.
I don't anticipate that would happen. I think they're both excited to try to move up.
Right.
I talked to them both today, and I don't foresee that happening.
And they
with
both have
either
already
one of them.
committed for the next season.
Yep.
So
They've both said no matter what happens here, they're ready.
Yep.
So we'll be able to get both of these guys up there. Hopefully we shake some nerves and get this match firing. They're both throwing pretty well this leg, so it seems like they're starting to check in here a little bit.
yeah. Adam got in first start. He's doing pretty good.
Nate needs to put a round in here.
it's a great start. The big
Bad flight.
Nate is an enormous fan of darts.
Yeah.
I've played him a lot, and when I hit a big shot, a 9 mark, a 12 mark, whatever I hit, I don't think I've ever played anybody that has cheered for me while beating him as much as
Yeah.
Nate does.
Oh,
He loves the game. He enjoys great darts.
he loves seeing great darts.
Yep.
Like when you hit great shots, like
Yep.
most people get like frustrated
Yeah.
and mad. He's like, "Man, that was awesome."
Yeah, he's a great guy to play with and against.
It's always fun when like people that don't know who he is and they almost take him for granted
Oh, yeah.
sometimes, and then he just waxes them.
He
They're like,
shows you quick.
"Who is that guy?" He's like, "That's just Nate."
Nate doing Nate things.
Yep.
That's a good first there by Adam. Much better
Don't
leg
stay,
this
just
leg.
stay.
His favorite curse word is piss. I'll piss.
Big one, yeah.
Hey, for those of you joining us on Facebook, be prepared to switch over to YouTube.
After we get banned.
Yeah, if I get banned for that, I'll take it.
Oh, they'll take it.
Stay
Yeah.
They'll
there.
take it for you.
Stay
Yeah.
there.
Yes, I'll be Jack Ives next
Stay
week.
there. Stay there. Stay there.
Stay there, sir. All right, get your shot at it.
Perfect timing.
I will.
Oh. Well, he leaves himself with a nice out, but let's see what Adam's going to do here. Looking
What
to
was he
tie
throwing
this
there?
up.
He left himself 32.
It worked.
He had 42. He threw the double, hit the double
He's going to
10.
have one dart at
Or
it.
50. He hit
Double
52.
16.
Oh,
It's throwing the 10 to leave 42. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
will
I
tell
think he
you,
shot the
yeah.
double. I think he literally shot the double.
When we played
We're going to talk about that.
when we
Yeah.
played in the regular season match, he had 50 walking up to the line and threw double 15 twice.
Just lackadaisical.
Burnt, burnt.
Yeah.
I was like, man, what are you doing?
He's up 2-0. That's what he's doing.
Hey, that will
Yeah.
work. That will get it done.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean much, does it?
Hey,
You know.
We've seen people come back from more
Yeah.
today.
Yep. About 20 minutes ago. All right, so we're going to go our first leg of cricket here. This might help settle Adam a little bit, where he can go around the board.
Nate's just nasty in cricket, though. That's Jinx opening with a 2 mark,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I mean,
If I could just get him to slow down. He throws hectically all over the place.
I remember Adam when he was his first time here. He was pulling hard to the right.
Yep.
And then as he settled in, it tightened back up.
Yeah,
So
kind of straightened out a little bit.
I'd like to see him get into a tighter situation
I
faster.
I do that too. I tend to straight right early, and time I get warmed up, I get it straightened out a little bit.
I'm the opposite. I'm like when my arms all stiff, I'm actually locked in, and then as my shoulder falls apart,
Yeah.
I start going every which way.
I'm low. I'm always low when I start, and then
See, I always miss left. I don't know.
look at that. That's not
nice
a bad
round.
6
It's a nice
mark.
round.
Yep.
He needed that there.
Yep. Little confidence booster. I like that hat.
Everybody's sucking up with their siege hats today.
Yeah.
Not me.
I don't have one.
He didn't get the memo.
Yeah. Well, it's okay.
Or my golf hat.
We like you guys, but we love the hat, guys. Adam having joy
it
on
in.
those
Big
trip
shot for Adam.
19s.
Stay on 'em.
Yep.
What are you doing tonight, Cody? Got any big plans to celebrate the victory?
I make an appearance at the old
Going to the
the
White
old
Horse?
White Horse pub, but we'll see.
And speaking of which, let's give a mention and a shout out to the benefit that's going on next weekend for the Braves. I think that's going over at Thirsty Turtle 2
Sounds right.
next weekend. It's a benefit. Obviously, Amy and Matt are going through a little bit of trouble with the son right now who has been diagnosed with the big C. But I do hear that things are going well. They put out on social media that things are going well and progressing well, and they've had some tests to find out that there's no further spread of that. So things are going well, but they are going to need some financial help just to help them through this period. And I know To The Point Streaming is sponsoring all the boards. I know Equiflight, which is somewhat related to The Point Streaming, they're sponsoring all the boards. So big shout out to anybody that can help donate. They'll take in sponsorships, gifts, gift baskets, whatever they can do. Let's help our family out a little bit.
Yeah, that's great. Matt and Amy have been a cornerstone of the dart community here in Indy for as long as I've been playing, at least.
Yep, some of ours.
Matt was one of the first friends I made when I started playing darts,
Yep.
beating me up on the board at the old Thirsty Turtle, which is
Now
the White Horse Pub now. He used to beat me up and took a year off and then came back, and I was beating him up. And he was
Yeah.
like, "What happened?"
You stopped playing, and I didn't.
Yep.
It's a beautiful family. One of the many great families that are involved in darts around Indiana.
Yep.
It was cool. The last league I got to play with my son Caden. He was playing with his son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah, I was at the White Horse too.
Yep.
Yeah, just
Thursday
a
night
good
league?
good couple, good family.
Adam needed one of those darts to fall into the 17 to maintain control of this leg, but this is going to be Nate's opportunity.
That Thursday night league at the White Horse is an excellent league.
And Nate won't be afraid to jump up and close early.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna move.
I called that right on cue.
Yeah.
Nate won't leave an X up there very long. He'll go close it and make you beat him, which
Yeah.
Adam might do here.
Adam closes 17s, slides over to the easy 15.
Yep.
I'd like to see Nate slow down a little bit just on that first dart. He gets up there and just wings it right away.
I'd like to see Nate slow down all the time. I tell him
Yeah.
that. But
I think everyone's told him.
well, everybody told me for years too, and
Now you're working on your pace, right?
Yeah.
We've talked about it.
my pace has slowed tremendously.
When I tell people to slow down, I'm not telling them count.
And
to
our
10.
final dog, Adam Kleinfelter, is in the house. The animal.
Big seven.
Look
Big
at
shot.
that.
Wearing
Solid 7 mark.
Wearing his beautiful Animal Galaxy apparel jersey.
The bells are ringing.
The Muppet animal, obviously, which is also what I call Jason sometimes, a Muppet.
Muppet.
There's so much love in this room right now.
That was
folks.
my favorite Muppet when I was growing up. Animal.
All right, Adam. You're somewhat in control of this leg, but you're
Yeah,
going to
he's-
need better darts than that.
He's picked up the pace his
I'll
third
tell
leg.
you what.
Well, we saw that other match that we won't talk about the start of. Started off a little slow before they started banging. Had a big finish.
Crazy.
I can't wait to see what that third match is going to have for those Adam and Mac.
Oh, my finger's stuck.
Nate needs to Nate needs to put some bulls in here.
Yeah, he needs to fill it up.
All right, folks. Jason, we're back again, and we've got another special guest, Adam Kleinfelder, in the house. Adam, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Oh, not bad at all. Are you excited about today's match?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, you are the headliner. You're coming in now. You could be the first ever winner. That's a solid bull there from Adam. He's just one away. You're coming in. You could be the first winner of the Phoenix Premier League Cup. How do you feel about that?
Feel very well about that. It's gonna be a tough match though. I got to play Mac Feely, so I mean, I think we're both gonna give it our best, and hopefully I come away with that trophy.
Now, you guys played each other in the league. What was the score in the league? Adam takes that leg.
Him and I think was 8-7.
8-7. And did
Yes,
you
sir.
edge him out at that
Yeah,
point?
I edged him out on that point.
All right.
So it was a little extra motivation on his end.
Yeah, definitely.
What about when you woke up this morning feeling excited about this match, excited about coming down and taking up and competing for this championship you're playing for about $600, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, only thing I've thought about this morning, honestly. I went and finished up a job, and then after that I went home and practiced for a little bit and got in the shower, and now I'm here.
Excellent.
Yeah, that Premier League final, they're playing for a total of $1,000. Winner will get $600, loser will get $400. Both coming back next season.
Those are some terrible payouts.
Yeah, let me tell you, just for a 7-week league.
$1,000
Yeah.
for a 7-week league. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
Adam with a solid trip
Terrible.
right
Terrible.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah,
Well,
terrible.
Adam is
Big
coming
140.
alive, and at the same time, Nate's going a little bit cold. Adam with a big ton 40 there.
But what you said earlier, Adam Cricket seemed to help Adam settle up and get his throw correct.
And, you know, you'll find I see that on the Siege quite a bit
Yeah,
too. If you throw an
definitely.
early cricket game in there, gives them an opportunity to throw around the board, not at one specific spot. So kind of warms them up, gets their eyesight going in the right place.
Yeah, I think that really helped me out a couple Tuesdays ago.
Yep.
We were all, struggling on 01, then we started playing cricket, and then it all just came together after
Yep.
that.
Yep. Makes a big difference for these guys. Adam, not with a great round there.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not comfortable moving around the board in 01 and you're struggling at the 20 or the 19 and those are your numbers, it's really hard to fight through that when you don't have the mindset that, all right, I'm just getting away from it for a little bit just to get my eye off of it.
Yep, that's fair.
I mean,
True.
we've all
True.
had numbers that we struggled on. Can't, for whatever reason,
Yep.
can't find the 20 that day.
Right.
You
Yep.
play a cricket game, you go down and you bed the 19 twice. You're like, all right, 171 is just as good as 180. Let's
Yep.
go hit those.
83 there by Adam. That's a solid round.
I learned
Keeps
that. I learned that early. One of my first
Yeah.
steel tip leagues I ever played, which you two were both in,
Yeah.
Jason and Tim, at the Wooden Nickel.
So if it's not working, move.
I was
Right.
new and I was learning and I was playing singles against Donnie Keininger, old VO.
Yep, yep.
And I was just wearing him out, frankly. And he couldn't find even a fat 20, and he switched to the 19 and beat the bejesus out of me. He just didn't miss it for an hour.
Yeah.
Well, we talked earlier on a little bit about body language. I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Nate right now.
Nate is, to me, historically bad for body language, but he only needs one round to kind of get back in it.
Yep.
Right. One
He
game.
bounces back quick.
He's wiping his brows. It might be a little warm in there.
Could be a little warm.
I bet it is.
When Mac and I played in there, Jason came out and checked our temp. How you guys feeling? Like, we're good. About 3 or 4 games in, we're sweating. My sleeves sticking on my side. I'm like, "Whew, it's getting a little warm in here.
I will tell you, I aim to put the garage or the arena, whatever you want to call it this week, I aim to put it right at 70 degrees. And what tends to happen, you get bodies in there, so it floats up to 72, 73, and then a little bit of the stress of playing and
Yeah.
Right.
constant movement, it does feel like he gets up to the mid-80s.
Yeah, you're in a battle in there.
Mhm.
Oftentimes with somebody you know well, like me and Mac were in there. We've played together a bunch. We played against each other a bunch. He's a good friend. But we're there to fight. We're there to battle.
Yep.
And it gets intense. It gets hot. And
I don't know if you ever played on a stage format. Like when you get to a stage, those lights, it's 90 degrees up there at minimum, and so you really need to understand to be able to have the ability to throw under that temperature.
Right.
All right, just a solid 60 there. That's not bad, though. He's had some really low scores. That solid 60 puts him 2 darts away from an out. See what Nate can do. He's just got to put some pressure on it right here.
One thing with Nate is
Give him a triple there.
he doesn't get like when he's shooting this bad. Like as soon as the match is over, he's done with it. He doesn't.
Right,
Dwell
that's
on
good.
He doesn't dwell on it.
That's key to having darts.
All right,
Tops.
tops.
He put it in the 20.
In the 20-0.
All right.
It's hard to do. I've tried to do it. It's hard to do.
It's really hard in soft tip.
Yeah. Just to get it to stick in there is
I've
hard.
actually shot at the 8 on the 18
Yep.
before for a while.
Have
Lost
you-
a lot of tips. Broke a lot of tips.
We used
but
to, like in steel tip. I mean, that's part of a practice routine. Try to hit all the holes and the numbers
Right.
as you're going around.
All right. Nate's still not on
I
an
don't know
out.
if I'd call it a practice routine, but
Well, it's
Well, it's not a
about
practice routine, it's just
focusing on
about-
the
yeah.
it's about focusing on the smallest
Yep.
possible area.
Yep.
Ooh.
Double four.
Double four. Just
Follow
on the
through.
outside.
just on the outside.
Yeah.
Ooh.
yeah, Adam doesn't have much follow through. I was talking to Caleb Hamilton about that yesterday because he's got kind of that.
Yeah. He's a pusher.
That little
Yeah.
flick.
Yep. I
Adam,
was like, man, if I could just get you to follow through, this game would jump tremendously.
Adam, what's the key for you to win today? What are we going to be looking for out of your first few legs? You say, if Adam's doing this, then he's going to win.
Just stay focused. Have fun with it.
Okay.
Zero in, at least get in. That's
Hit-
the
hitting
main
doubles.
key. Yeah, hitting doubles.
my doubles.
Get in, get
Yeah.
out.
Speaking of hitting doubles, Adam just hit one.
We're tied 2-2.
2-2. Could we have another last leg decider, or am I speaking too soon?
You're definitely speaking too soon, but give me 3 last leg deciders on finals day. I ain't gonna be mad about that.
No,
Right.
Neither am I.
Watch some championships here, and then going with the family tonight to Gainbridge to watch Ben Davis maybe win a state championship tonight.
Awesome.
Big Ben Davis family. So Southport not doing anything, so I can't go watch them.
No. Purdue won yesterday, though. Nice.
Adam looking to get in
Yeah.
here. There he is on the third dart.
I had league last night over at Mikey's, and game just started. It's like 30 seconds in, and people were all freaking out. I'm like, dude, like you can't even dress until like 10 minutes left to go in
Right,
the second
exactly.
half.
And that 10 minutes is going to take an hour.
Yeah. I start stressing about 5 minutes. 10 minutes is a long time in basketball.
No.
Yeah, a little
No,
bit
but
better
like-
darts from
Like
Nate
they
there.
were like 30 seconds in and like living on every shot. I'm like, it's like you got like 2 hours. Relax.
Adam, look at this
Filled
from
up.
Adam.
118.
Oh,
Kiss
that's
of
all
death.
right.
Yeah.
Looking at the crowd as he walks up to the line to pick his darts out there. I just need to put a picture of a crowd on the garage door.
Yeah.
I like it.
Put a little fan behind it every time it hits
Right.
something. Little fingers flying.
Little fingers flying.
Cardboard cutouts of us laughing at him.
Right.
These guys are shooting at a pretty good click right now.
Yeah.
At a pretty fast pace.
Well, they're both pretty fast throwers.
Yeah.
Just generally.
They get right
I'd like
up
to see
there.
them both slow down a little bit.
Yep.
To build a Raspberry Pi and have like characters in the back, and when they miss it, it pops at you suck.
Right.
shot.
Alright. That'll be Jeff Ives on Facebook next week.
Why? 'Cause I said suck.
Yep.
No, be Jeff Hines.
Yeah,
Jeff.
All right, blocked him out. Drop down, son. It's okay. I went for the trip 18 instead.
Yeah, I don't mind the 54. I like the 18 switch.
Yep.
The comfort dart for me,
Yeah,
personally.
definitely.
When he saw that 4 as the last number and figured, well, the trip 18 ends in
Mhm.
a 4, so we'll
Mhm.
match them up.
Yep.
Get it even.
You see that a lot with 4s and 7s. They just
Mhm.
naturally go to the 19. Or 17 a lot of times, the right
a lot
dart.
of 17s that go to the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the pros and PDC do that. Like if they hit 2 single 20s going up, they'll always hit the trip 17 with the third to leave it.
Right,
even.
to leave it even.
Oh, big third dart
That's
there
big
for
third
Adam.
dart. I don't know how he squeezed it in between
Don't
those
either.
He
two.
squeezed it in, no.
I thought for
Especially-
sure it was going out.
Yep.
He's going to get the first look at an out.
Yeah, Nate.
Ooh.
You know, not only is he a quick thrower as far as the rhythm from one dart to the next, but even when he's throwing that one dart, he doesn't stop when he's in when the dart's up by his
Trip
nose,
10?
by his forehead. Goes straight up. and throws it immediately. There's no pause whatsoever. Oh, that's all right.
That's
Yeah.
that didn't register. That's a 140.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 140. Didn't
leave
register.
26.
Yeah, it's gonna-
leave 6.
Yeah, it looks like
All
a
right.
triple.
Let Nate hit that one for you.
That should have been tripping.
You shoot trip 10, leave 36.
Yeah, that's what I would have done, but
I guess
14.
he saw Nate hit a double 3. So
Right.
He's going to hit one,
He's
too.
gonna hit one too.
well, when
Oh,
you
There
get
you
17.
go. 17.
17.
He's going to hit a triple and leave
Yeah,
6.
he was going for
he
it.
just laughed.
He just laughed, too.
Well, he went 7 there,
Oh.
leave him a double ball out. No, that's one way of doing it.
Double 3.
Double 3 for Adam.
All right.
Ooh, that's a
Madhouse.
tough one.
Oh,
there you go.
Gets the double.
Well, does Nate go for it right here on the first start, or?
No, I hope not.
I say go for it.
I mean, he threw the
You
7
don't-
as
yep.
opposed to the 17. Let's see what he does.
Oh,
He
he
went
went
for
for
He
it.
went for it. 17 now.
Lead double 15? No.
Okay.
Oh, we went for 15,
Yeah.
I think.
Double 9.5.
Double 9.5.
It's 3.
I've been looking for that wedge for about 42 years now.
Ooh,
Okay.
busted. All right.
All right. Well, he's gonna
Double 3.
double 3 for Adam.
Double 3.
Walk it up.
There you go.
All right, go for it now. There you go. Great dart.
Guys are right at it, that third dart.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter if you miss inside.
That's 3 on the spin for.
Figure that out if you get another
Yeah.
look.
Right.
You know, every time I see Adam shoot, I always feel like he's going to be great in about 6 months. You know, he's just not quite there, but he's almost there, and he's got such good mechanics.
He gets hot. He's hard to beat.
Yep.
I watched him play in level 1 singles at PAC against Trevor.
Yep.
And he took Trevor to the wire.
Yeah.
He was throwing
First time I've
he was
ever seen
throwing
him throws right
fantastic.
now.
He was throwing fantastic.
Well, he takes
And
a little bit
he
to
was
get
throwing
warmed
great.
up.
He gave Trevor everything he had.
Big 7 mark there. For Nate.
That's a solid
it's
7
big.
mark from Nate.
But you know, when you play guys like Trevor, Mac,
Right, you
or
have to shoot good.
Trevor, Mac,
Yeah.
Adam, they're gonna. We know we're getting their best game. Trevor's kind of figuring that out now. We talk a lot, and he's just like, oh, every time I play somebody, it's like they're a 6.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Well,
get
you
used
get
to
used to
Get
it.
used to
Yeah.
it.
He was nagging about that this morning.
You
Yep.
Get used to
Get
it.
used to it.
Yeah.
You're a target.
Right.
All right.
That means you're doing something.
Exactly. If you bring out the best in someone, then
Yep.
you're definitely doing something.
Yep.
This guy's going back and forth with a 5.5 and a 5.
Yeah, it's a good start here.
I think
Yeah.
he switched because he blocked himself.
This
Yeah.
is Premier League darts to get him up in that 4 or 5 range.
Right.
That's because that's what they're going to need to do to compete next season.
Yeah.
No, I
Mid-
missed it.
mid-fours.
I missed a special announcement. Ben, you want to repeat that right quick?
The April 27th, 28th announcement.
No, the one that you did when I was.
Oh, you missed the announcement that both of these players, regardless of finish, are moving up to the Premier League.
Ah, that's exciting.
wow.
It's exciting to see
Awesome.
both these guys.
Steve
in
has opted not to take his spot, so we opened up another spot, and they don't even know. We didn't tell them,
Didn't
so
even
they
tell
could
them.
have a little fire back
Yeah,
there. And
Yeah.
exactly.
keep that. I wanted to keep that intensity in the
Right, right.
castle, so they're playing to move up, but they're both going to move
But
up.
they're both
Well,
gonna
it's
move
one
up.
of those
That's
things.
Awesome.
When we do the interviews afterwards, we should get the loser over here and say, you know what? Just because you're a nice guy, we're going to move you up.
It's like
here."
that
Right.
UFC tough
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're both getting the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't anticipate that'll happen very much, but we all know that there's 4 soft tip vendors, a steel tip vendor. There's a lot of options in Indy.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of time commitments, and we know that here and there we'll lose a player.
Well, I think one of the things we said is, we hold the line. We got to set the standards where you can't have, no matter how good you are, after that first season, you don't want people entering into the Premier League.
Correct.
They've got to earn their way up. And
Yeah, nobody will ever be
Yeah.
put into the Premier League after
No.
the first season. The first 8 were. After this, they're going to have to earn their way in.
And it's going to take a season, maybe even 2 seasons, just to kind of settle out to get the top 8 Indy darters, or I say Indiana darters, up there, and it's going to be fun to watch.
Yep.
Because there's going to be lots of jostling and jiggling. And can you announce who's in the Challenger League next year?
Yeah, so we've got, obviously, with both of these guys moving up, we've got a few guys moving down. Mark Raymer Ron Thompson, and who's the other? James
James
Edwards are all moving down. All three have told me they're going to come back for the Challenger League next season. We will have the loser of this was going to stay. He's not now. He's going to move up to the Premier League. Then we'll have Cody, who just won. We're going to have one wild card this season. That is going to be Trevor Sellers. Going to be in the Challenger League as a wild card.
I tell you what, that Challenger League next season is going to be
It's going to be
tough.
brutal.
There's going to be a point where the Challenger League's going to be just as competitive.
I mean, if we
as the
get
Premier League.
get there, I'm good with that.
Well,
We
but
also had our
it'll even out because the cream will rise to the top in literally in this sense where you're I don't want to pick a winner this early, but your Trevors, your Marks, those guys are going to move back up to the Premier League, and
Right.
you'll get to a point where you have the 8 of the top darters in Indiana in that Premier League, and it's going to be fantastic to watch them shoot out because the other two guys beyond the 8 are going to be in that Challenger League just nipping at their heels.
Yep. We also have one completed contender league.
Okay.
Clay Bowman from the Lafayette area won that, so he will be in the Challenger League. We have one that will be completed by then, or real close, on Monday night at the Mad Hatter, or not Mad Hatter anymore, White Horse Pub.
Okay.
Tiny Pittman is currently in the lead there. Joe Moore, I think, is in second last I looked. So probably one of those guys will get a look here. And then with Steve not staying in, moving an extra guy up, opened up another spot in the Challenger League where we went to the second place in our first contender league, which was Chad Young from Lafayette.
All right. That's excellent right there.
So I talked to him this morning. Chad will be in the next Challenger League. He's also the only one that's played 2 contender leagues. So
that's
a
fantastic.
lot of involvement from him.
Wow.
He's been playing a few years, but his game's really taken off last year.
Hey, let me give a shout out to the Outlaws, somebody that supports us, Tim.
Since day one, and
everything that we've done. Paul lives in Rockford, Illinois, sending over 1,000 stars. Thank you, Paul. I'm so grateful to you, and especially to your wife. But you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much, sir. Danny Hughes saying hello, guys. Hello, Danny.
How's it going, Danny?
Hey, Danny.
Look forward to spending some time with you up in Lafayette here pretty soon.
Adam dropped that last one there. Nate needs to put in some bulls here.
Yeah, this cricket match really going back and forth.
He's got
There
that
he
one.
goes.
Now he just needs 2 fat darts.
Yep.
Just settle in, hit your dart.
One more for the
There
win.
you go.
There you
There
go.
Squaring it up. 3-3.
3-3.
Back and forth. Unlike our first match. Adam, were you able to listen or watch the first match this morning?
Yeah, I was watching a little bit.
Cody
getting
Young
ready.
down 4-0.
Yeah, I seen that. And that's exactly when I was getting in the shower, and I was like, "Oh man, I got to make this quick because it looks like it's gonna be."
You never know what's gonna happen, right?
And then I come out, and it's like 3-5, and I'm like, "Whoa, okay, what's going on here?"
Went down 4-0 and came back and won 15th leg.
It's one of those situations. You had 2 things happen at one time. Sean got a little bit cold, and Cody got a little bit hot, and things changed pretty quick.
Yeah, I didn't get to catch the ending. I was driving.
Yeah, they went down to game 15 and down to the Bulls on game 15.
Really?
It was a hot finish.
That's something I'll have to rewind and watch.
It's a 92 points scored down and in from Adam, just with 2 darts.
Nice in.
He's in and running now. Now just racing down
Yeah.
the board.
Adam, you've been playing darts for quite a while. Is there anything that you'd give, any word of advice that you'd give to the other Adam?
Settle down. Just get in.
Yep.
Keep playing. Have fun with it, and I mean it's 3-3, so you don't have nothing really to right now to have any pressure on you. Just keep throwing and do what you do, and hopefully in the end you're a winner.
Tough round there for Nate.
Yeah, just 24 points scored. Let's see if Adam can really start running away with it here. That's a great first.
Got a really good stroke.
He does.
Really curious to see how these guys do when they move up. Start getting punched in the
Yeah.
mouth by Mac or Adam or Lee and see what happens.
And you know what?
See how they respond to
It'll
it.
be the best thing for them.
Yeah, for sure.
It really would.
It'll definitely make them better.
See how they respond to it. Iron sharpens iron, right?
Adam,
That's-
who used to smack you around 20 years ago?
Oh,
Let's
and-
throw out some names
oh
here.
man, Hatter,
Yep.
Mike Summers,
Yeah.
Vance Smythe,
Oh, yeah.
Mark Raymer.
Lessons learned. Adam's really coming to the light here. Another ton.
Man, a lot of people. I just can't think of their names right now. Tim Neal for a little while.
Yep. That was way back when. We don't
Yeah,
need to
that
go
was
that
a
far
while
back.
ago. Yeah.
Several wrist surgeries ago.
Yep.
Wrist, elbow, shoulder. Well, that was like 6 weeks ago.
Pre-period, yeah.
That was
Pretty weird.
that was September.
Adam really taking control of this leg here. Nate needs to put in a big round, stay in this.
Yeah, needs at least
Keep that
one-
confidence up.
Needs at least a
Yep,
140
definitely.
here.
It's gotta be pretty hot out there because it's hot in here.
Yep, good round there for Nate. If nothing else, it's good for confidence
Yeah,
going
it's
into the
right,
next
It's,
leg.
it's solid ton for
Yeah.
you.
We'll lose by 300 points, throwing 22s.
Mm-hmm.
They've put themselves in some unique outshots, so just keep playing. We'll get to it.
Well, both of these guys, as far as I know, are fairly new to the double in, double out, split bull format,
Right.
where it's your outs are different than they are in a full bull scenario.
Bullseye, son. Yep. Okay.
You know, whether you're playing open out or master out in a full bull, you're mostly mastering out most of the time anyways. It doesn't make so much difference. When you get into double in, double out, split bull, it really changes the math in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Double triple here. Put a lot of pressure on him. There it is. All right. Adam's probably not going to go. He's looking at either a 10 or an 18 here.
Or the double bull.
He
Never
might,
know.
He might go 20 double 15. He
So
might
they
go
went for the double bull. 9 double 8.
We've seen that twice today.
double 11.
3 for the
double
double
11.
11. Oh, okay. Well, that's his end dart, right?
Well,
So,
well, we know Nate can hit the double 19,
yeah.
Yeah.
especially when it's 36 left. He did that his last match
Hit
here.
the double 19.
He had
He
36.
had 36 left. He hit
Uh-oh.
double
Double
19.
19.
He's going to
got
go
it.
for it.
Now he's gonna go for it.
A little scared dart that first one, then
Oh.
an
Yeah, picked up
unlucky flight.
Yeah,
A
that was
7
unlucky.
on that. I
He,
don't think we-
he
yeah.
missed low and snapped up.
We don't have a double 11 cam. Won't have to put that in next time Adam shoots.
Don't need it very long. Hit
No.
it on the first dart.
Right.
Take a 4-3 lead over Nate. And that was a break there too. So Adam's gonna start this next leg with the 1 game lead.
And that's his first time he's had the lead this match, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Nate went up 2-0.
Cool.
No problem.
Oh.
Folks, we're going to bring in another special guest now. Let's bring to the mic Mr. Mac Feely. How you doing, Mac?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, it's a
How's it
pleasure
going?
to have you on board, my friend.
Yep, glad to be here.
So let me ask you some of the same questions that we asked your competitor when he first got here. You woke up this morning. Were you thinking about this match?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been looking forward to it all week. You know, when what was it since was it Ron and Jolin were playing earlier this week, and we
Yep.
you know we got the Facebook post who
Yep.
won and all that. It was just kind of it's one of those things where, you know, this is kind of what we played for, right? It's the Premier League. It's, you know, setting yourself up to even get to this position. I was fortunate enough to, you know, get Lee last week and just to even be in this position and, you know, get back at Adam a little bit. He got me, and honestly, it was 8-7, but it was more of a kicking than that. I think I
Yep.
won the last 2 games just to even have
Okay.
to get
All
it
right.
there. So, yeah, I'm excited to just kind of, you know, I threw really good darts last week and, looking forward to hopefully being able to do the same thing and see if I can't take home that trophy at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
Folks, you're watching, and Mac, you're watching somebody that you could be competing against next season.
You
Yeah.
will be.
Mr. Adam McGuire is really starting to come alive and lighten it up.
Yeah, definitely.
Nate's trying to answer right here. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, big shot for Nate.
180. Big
Got it.
shot from Nate Brucius.
Is that our first one for the day?
First
I think
of
it
the
is.
day.
Oh, yeah.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
This is what we've been
Yeah.
over here dealing with, Mac.
Terrible.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Where's Sean when you need him?
Right.
I tell you, well, everybody asks for him every time I'm on the mic. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I think he's gonna want that one back.
So Mac, you managed to beat Lee last week, and a big shout out to the Bullet. Happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, buddy.
What are you going to carry over? What lessons did you learn into competing against Adam this week? Is there anything that you're going to change about your game to get on top of him this time?
Anything that's over 140, I just need to check. It's just like
That's fair.
it's pretty much what it comes down to. It's like, oh, if you get a look, like just don't miss. It's pretty much it's as simple as that.
Double 10.
Oh, good
Oh
luck.
man, that looked good.
Flipped off that wire.
Now, Mac, when you're at your level,
Now, Nate needs to settle in and take a breath here.
Yep.
Mhm.
is it tough to find competitors that can really push you?
Double 18.
I don't know. It's kind of like
Double
Oh.
17.
I don't think we have that cam. Yeah, we do.
There
There it is.
Yeah,
Big
big
win.
shot for
Nice.
Nate. Squares
You know,
it up.
I don't want to say that it's hard to find someone that can push me because like you're kind of in control of your own like thoughts, right?
Sure.
Whether you're playing a lower level player or something, you always have averages that you can kind of chase or something like that. But I will say that the Premier League, this has been great. We've had one match a week against some of the better players in the Central Indiana, and you just have to show up for it. It's unlike, it's been a really long time. I mean, I think about the steel draw years ago that we did where we would show up and, we had the top realistically 16 players or,
the
12
Steel League?
players in the Steel League. And it was just like, you always looked forward to it because you just knew you were always going to get a good match.
Big 6 mark there from Adam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it's been really fun to, know that, oh, this week I'm playing Ron, this week I'm playing Ben.
Sure.
Then I've got Adam and Lee, and it's
Yep.
just and James Edwards, Raymer, Jolan, it didn't matter who you were thrown against. You knew you had to bring your best, and that
Yep.
was really fun.
Which, it's when Jason and I and Dustin first started talking about it, that was one of the things for me personally. I've got my Phoenix side where I want to build the leagues and build the program, but I'm also a player too. And that was a really exciting part for me was that it's not just, a mixed doubles league or a remote singles league. I'm playing, like you said, I'm playing you or I'm playing Adam or I'm playing Lee. I'm playing just that 1 hour a week, really sharp, really focused, iron sharpens iron kind of philosophy.
Yeah,
And that's the really exciting part to me. I was like, oh, I get to play Mac this week. Most people don't
Yep.
want to play Mac. I love playing Mac because I know that I have to bring my darts or Mac's going to smack me in the forehead.
Yep.
Or you play him first when it's his very first match back from golf season.
yeah.
what I did.
Hey, yeah. There's no doubt. Hey, Tim, how did our last match go, man? How did
9-6.
Yeah, you did. You I had no chance around that thing. No, it is really nice. And when we were talking about, Ben had reached out to me about like, well, this is kind of the thought process. This is kind of what we're thinking. It really, this league has become even better than I thought it was going to be because the format is awesome. It's more 0-1. It's less cricket. It's alternate start. It's just kind of how I feel like darts should be when you're getting into like this kind of upper level. Now, don't get me wrong. I love cricket and I love like, the CSC where they're playing cricket the whole time. Like that's really cool, right? But this is
That's a 9 mark in the 8th.
Yeah, tough luck there for him.
it's a really good format to really see how you're doing.
Well,
I love the
Kyrie says you had the perfect streaming voice.
Oh
So,
yeah?
Yeah, your dark career is now over with. You're going to be behind the mic.
Gotcha.
All right,
Gotcha.
I'll go home, guys.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, they'll all love to get rid of me.
I love the format where it's more 0-1, less cricket, but I love that the last match is cricket. Because,
I agree.
because at that point, if you're tied 7-7, you both have an opportunity.
It's fantastic.
Where 0-1, if you just get on and run down the board, the other chance, they need you to make a mistake to win.
Yep, there's no doubt. And I really do think the alternate start is fun.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
just, it's
gotta
fun.
Be, it has to be
It's-
alternates.
Yeah, there's no doubt. If you're trying to figure it out, the break a throw is huge in this. And it's just, it's really fun.
That trip 8 is inviting over there, apparently. They're 4 in a row on it. There he goes.
All right, Nate,
And
pretty
slide
good
over
control.
to the 15 here. Yep.
There's something about a trip 8, a trip 4.
Yep.
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 I don't mind the trip 8. I'm in trouble. If I hit a trip 4, the next 2 are trip 18s.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I can go. I do much better with a low dart, and I can throw right on top of it.
Mhm.
Well, you don't block yourself.
When I
near as
throw
much,
that
though.
trip 8, and I
Yeah.
got that big old flight hanging over my triple, I don't like having
That's
to try
fair.
to squeeze it in there.
That trip 7 is also incredibly inviting.
Trip 10 for me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mac, is
Except
there
when
any
you need a trip 10.
is there any comparison mentally wise between golf and darts? We all know that you're an excellent, superb golfer. Do you find yourself mentally wise is when you're shooting a big shot on the course versus when you're shooting a big shot in darts? Mentally wise, is there any similarities between the two?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, well, I think it's pretty well documented that I played college golf. Well, there's a lot of practice that goes into that. So, like, I get the question, like, well, now I'm getting to the point where, I'm 10 years into this. I started playing darts 10 years ago.
Nate
and,
needs 2 bullseyes here to capture this leg.
and I ended up, getting progressively pretty good quickly. And a lot of that just was all because, like, I felt like I knew how to practice. Like, I needed to practice on bullseyes. I needed to practice on cricket numbers. And then, obviously, that shifted to doubles,
Sure.
as you get into the better events where, it's double in, double out. And it just, as my math got better, it just, like, all of my practice continued to shift and kind of change. And it's just really understanding, okay, how can I get better? And I definitely utilized, what I had done, to get better at golf or basketball or whatever it had been, any sport that I had done growing up. And, it's really translated to darts, and it's something that, it's been really kind of fun to,
It's-
over the years to continue to get better.
That's excellent. Nate, his last 2 darts a little bit low. I thought he wanted after the first dart.
He thought the first one was a double,
Yeah.
and it fell out, so he couldn't do anything about it.
All right. Well, Nate just needs to hit 1 bullseye here, and he'll take that 5-4 lead.
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
Nate Brocious, ladies and gentlemen.
The yo-yo match. They're going back and forth.
I know. This is, are you guys excited about how these matches are turning out?
So
Did you
excited.
ever think, like, that this is exactly how it was going to,
That's
I mean,
exactly what I hoped
you would hope
for.
for, right?
But like right out the gate, it's 4-0. Like, oh, that's gonna be quick.
No,
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
know.
tough.
I'm over here like,
I believe
I
that
need
you
this
guys
to pick up a little bit.
I believe that you guys told me, like, yeah, make sure you're here, before 3, that'll be, and just in case. And it's like, yeah, we're going to be throwing darts here most of the day.
Yeah, well, I mean, since we're only going to 8, you never know how the match is going to go. It can get out of
Absolutely.
hand quick, and it started to. But fortunately, Cody was able to right the ship and made it an exciting match for us.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There were a lot of really good
And
darts.
this one's been going back and forth since Nate was up 2-0,
Yeah.
so it's.
Yep.
I don't expect anything different from the third match.
Yep. The thing that I've also kind of noticed, and I'm sure you guys have seen, like, the math at some of these levels are just a lot better. Like,
Mhm.
you don't get a lot of people that are sitting here, obviously the number is nice and big right in front of you. It makes it a little bit easier than when we have this, when the steel
Yeah.
stuff's going on. But at
Sure.
the same time, there's not a lot of people. They know what they're going to be thrown at. They know their outs, and it's been kind of refreshing.
I'm glad they've got Mac next to us on a high stool.
I can see
As
everything
if he's
from
not
here.
already bigger than us.
I can see
taller than
everything
us.
from here.
There's like that TikTok trend where the wife is putting their camera up where how tall their husband is, and they go uppies, uppies. Look like you're talking to a little toddler. The way we feel right now.
All right, Nate. A little slack round from him there. He needs to cut those out. I think that's kind of the key to either of them competing in the Premier League is to cut those rounds out. You need to turn your bad rounds into 3 marks.
Yep.
You need to turn your bad 0-1 rounds into 60s and not
Mhm.
22s and not 11s.
That's what I always feel like. I get a lot of questions about, how did I progress? How did this happen? And it's like, well, you you just don't miss. Like if you're gonna miss the triple, you need to stay, because those 60 rounds can honestly continue to propel you all the way down to your zero.
That's what I was saying earlier. Cody went 81, 83. I'm like, those crooked numbers are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then you get that one triple in, even if you hit a 1 or a 5 or a trip 5, get that 95. Those are huge rounds throughout the match.
A good practice tool to do is, and when I started out, I would put masking tape, cover the 5 and the 1, so I just saw the 20 wedge, and you're only throwing at that.
Mhm.
And then say you throw 100 darts at it.
Oh,
then
a big round there
you,
for
you
Nate.
count the holes in the tape and get your average of how accurate you were on that wedge.
And I think there's a lot of people that, if you're really trying to hone in on something, it's like whether it's the triple 20 or it's the
tough miss
wedge,
there.
it's just throwing at it a lot and really getting a good grasp on, like, are you dropping your dart? Are you throwing it too hard? Consistently getting it to come out of your hand the same way. I feel like that's something that kind of gets lost at some of the lower levels.
Yep. We've seen some questionable math here sometimes throughout this, and that's something that they're going to work to get better on, I hope.
Gonna want that one back.
But just got to take a breath here and hit the dart. You got to set up the next shot, because 25 is no gimme. That's a
Definitely
It's a bustable. You still got to hit I mean, every match here you got to hit a double.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, and two, I can't tell you the number of times I've thrown at that double 8 and just snuck it into that 11 or dropped it into that double 16.
Well, you throw double 16
11
so
again.
much. He likes that double 11.
I
though.
love that he does that, because it's something that I've always wanted to do, but I've just no, because I don't want to miss it inside. But that double 11 can get big. Like whenever I struggle with some of my ends, that double 11 can be a real safe space.
Yeah, it's but I mean, that's his double end number. He knows it. He's comfortable with it. I like that he's throwing his comfort dart.
That's what we talked about in the beginning. Like,
Yep.
you're acing the whole double. Like,
Mhm.
always use it to get in, but you don't typically leave it to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And
Feel
some of
like-
that's probably a learning experience for him too, and it's what he's comfortable with, so that's what he left. Nate needs to settle down, focus on these doubles. He's really struggled here on the doubles lately. Yep. Like I said earlier, that's one thing about Nate. He tends to bounce back pretty quick.
Yeah. He doesn't dwell on his missed
No.
shots.
No, he pretty much stays pretty even keel. Like, don't get me wrong, he obviously wants to hit it every time, but he doesn't let it bother him.
No, not at all.
Like, I'll just hit it next time, right?
He loses, he'll be fine 10 minutes after he loses. He'll just go home, pick on Skip.
Adam just hit the double 11, right?
Yes.
Sorry. Conversations in the back with the mic on.
All right, Nate needs to put in a round here and keep control of this.
I'd step away from the mic.
He's still
for
got
1
the
second.
darts.
No, I changed the score. He thought I did it wrong. I said Nate just hit it.
Oh,
Adam
man.
just hit a double 11.
Don't know where that one hit, but it looked like it slid right in between them.
It's fun watching these matches go down to the wire here.
And that's where math gets you.
That's
Yep.
that's the
That's part of the
questionable math
learning. That's
there.
part of the
Yeah.
learning curve they're going to go through.
No doubt. The amount of 168s that I left myself all through the Premier League this year was alarming. It was like, can't take that one out. I don't know why I threw that 20 instead of the 18.
It's
Right.
a big last there from Nate.
Like, you're probably not going to hit the 170. It's a low odd shot. But
Yeah.
you still got to get you're definitely not hitting a 168.
You're 100% right. And a lot of the times it's just the opportunity.
Yep.
Because, I mean, yeah.
We're capable.
Mm-hmm.
So give me a look.
2 trips and double 8 will get
2
it.
trips and a double eight's ideal here for Nate. Needs to put a triple in here. Put some pressure on Adam. I don't care about the switch here. Go wherever you want. Just hit a triple.
I don't know which way he's going to go.
I don't.
I kind of
either.
want to
Double
what do
top,
you, what do
double
you-
11.
double, not double top, double 11. Be crazy.
Bullseye.
Oh, Adam.
Oh my gosh, he went
I
for
thought
it.
he hit it.
Oh my gosh.
I knew he was going for it.
Hey,
when he
I
threw it.
love it.
He's been going for it
I
every,
love it.
every single time.
I knew when he
love
threw the 12, he was going for it.
I love that he went when he had 50. I love that he went for it first. I don't know why. Like I would never do that, but I'm kind of jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to do that today if I get it.
I've shot in the 50 before. An old practice routine in steel is you start at 50. The first start you throw at the double bull, and if you miss, you got to try to figure out a way to get it out.
Yeah.
Yep. But that's a practice routine.
Double 15.
Double 15.
Oh,
Oh,
Or
slides
double
it right
10.
into double 10.
Either way.
You know, there's a lot to be learned about that. Like he was sitting on 62, and he
Speak
was
to
like, you know
Adam.
what? I know that I can hit that double 16, and he just sometimes it's just about comfort.
There
I'd be
it
worried.
is.
I'd be worried about that double 11 if it was anybody but him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Adam's third double 11 this match. That's a two leg lead right now for Adam.
It should be 6-5, I believe.
Yep, it's 6-5. Yep. All right. Adam starting out here in cricket with the 1 leg lead.
Ben, how did you feel about like cricket rounds? I felt like the cricket rounds when you started, like when I started a cricket round, there was a lot of pressure.
Oh, there's
Like,
absolutely a
you
lot of
need
pressure.
Way more pressure than I've experienced in any other league or any other tournament even. It was just like you knew that when you started cricket, it was one that you kind of had to get because there were only 5 of them.
You're right. And when I played Adam last week, I felt like I handled him pretty well in cricket. I was throwing well. I won most of the cricket legs, but there was only 5 of them.
Yeah.
I couldn't get out of the games in
I noticed
01.
in our singles league, like when you played the top tier guys, it was like you need to get them, but you needed to start off at least 7. Like otherwise, you felt like I left it open.
There's no doubt. Yeah. And I don't know why I felt that way, but I really did. I felt like, man, I really needed to get these because it was, especially if I had broken a throw or
That's a
I
big
kn-
round there.
7 mark there.
it was like if you could break the throw in cricket.
Look how happy Nate was for Adam shot. That's what I was saying earlier. Nate loves darts so much. He's always happy for a great shot, whether he hit it or his
There's
opponent hit
7
it.
of his
Came
own.
right
Yeah.
back for it.
Which is, I mean, Nate loves this stuff. That's why, I mean, it's part of why he was a perfect candidate for the Phoenix Dart, the Phoenix official player. He just has that attitude that you want your players to have.
What went into? I saw that Ron was also. Was it just those 2 this week? Did I miss
Caleb
any?
Hamilton also.
Nice, congrats,
Um,
Caleb. I did not see that
It was
one.
3 of those. We don't really know what went into it. We submitted some of the people that we thought were worthy from the qualifications that they sent us, which did include playing Phoenix Dart specifically, where we have also Darts Live leagues and G3 leagues. So we had to look at it, kind of filter those leagues out for this purpose, because it was specifically a Phoenix Dart thing.
Look at these averages, guys.
I know.
Yeah, they're both throwing
Yeah.
really well.
A great leg back and forth. Only 3 points separate them.
When Nate gets going and he's confident, he's hard to beat.
Yeah,
What's that,
because
16?
when I saw that this week, it was just nice. And like, I mean, obviously Ron plays a ton, and Nate, but they're good people that
Right.
people tend to gravitate toward, you know, because one, they love the game, but also they're just like always kind of around, and it was good to see those this week.
Well, and they're huge supporters of Phoenix,
Mhm.
and like we're doing with the captains. Without the league players, you don't have leagues. You don't have any of this stuff.
You don't have
And we
tournaments.
value those players so much.
Mhm.
Nate looking for 2 bulls here. There's
Yep.
one of them.
One more for Nate.
Oh, he just swings that on that follow through on that last dart. He always swings that dart. Oh, he swings his arm way through. Kind of throws his dart off a little
He's
bit.
got the darts here.
Yeah, 2 doubles.
Oh,
His bull shot's been excellent.
gotta go for the double, right? Like,
Yeah,
Well,
you,
he's
got,
got-
you got to get the point lead.
gotta get the point lead.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't want to, but you have to.
Yeah, you can't leave him a fat bull to win. You got to try it though.
Yeah,
That
good
that
dart.
18 doesn't matter to Adam
No.
right now.
Nope.
All right. Just needs 1.
Yep. And it's Nate. He's definitely throwing at it. He's not scoring. He
no.
might bail if he misses, but
Yeah, why
The
not
only
hit
way you
two?
shoot the 18 there is if it's your first start, and then you're trying for double at the end.
Well, look at this, folks. We got an opportunity here to go back to back. Last leg deciders. That's pretty exciting.
6-6.
Nothing wrong
Now we're
with
down.
that.
Now we're down to just a best of 3. 0-1-0-1 cricket.
Yep.
Look at that format playing out so nicely. Get lucky when that happens.
Get on.
So this is what I was like talking about. Being able to break. So the cricket was the easier game to break your throw, which is I feel like why I felt so much pressure, because like Nate obviously just broke Adam's throw and then now gets to start.
Yep.
You know, and when we're getting down to, you know, the nitty gritty, that is, you know,
It's
a race to
enormous. It's
3.
huge.
So or race to 2. So it's just best of 3. There we go.
Yeah.
I was looking for it.
Same idea. Race to 2 works
Yeah,
also.
race to 2.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see if Adam comes in great there. See how Nate can kind of respond, because this game is going to be huge.
Yep. And Nate knows he's still got the darts. He was the higher seeded player, so he's got the darts in the last leg too. And a big 140 there for
And
Nate.
he's the only one with a ton 82.
I feel like that's what's a little lost in some of the leagues that we play is the break of throw.
Yeah.
There's
Yep.
just no such thing.
Well, yeah, because they're all loser starts. You know,
Mhm.
you get into alternating start, it changes a little bit. Which is why you feel so much pressure in cricket, because if I start in 0-1 and I scream down the board, there's 0 you can do about it.
Yep.
But you can in cricket. You can force me to throw a different wedge. You can just pound points and make me try to pound points. There's a lot of different ways to get around where you can't really do that in 0-1. You can
Yep.
get lucky and miss a double, throw a smarter out, but generally the guy starting should win most of those games.
Yep.
And it really comes down to cricket a lot of times to determine who wins the match.
Big
You know,
time
as long as you're
scored
both
there from Adam.
scoring equally and getting in, getting out.
Shout out to Jeff, Nate, Misty, Mod Frog, Skip, and Ed Baker all watching along with us. Thanks for joining us in the chat. Pleasure to have you along with us. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a follow.
Hope everyone's having a fantastic Easter weekend.
Yep.
Thank you for taking some of your Saturday out to join us.
Mac, how much time do you like to warm up for a big match coming up? How much time do you need to warm up for that match, sir?
You know, I'm gonna get a lot less than I think I would really like
Okay.
when we're gonna be starting here. But you know, I just like to be able to go through like a little bit of a progression, like throw a lot of the triple 20s. You know, let's say somewhere around 20 some darts, and then you know look at my double, maybe run through the cricket numbers, and then kind of get rolling. But you know, hey,
Yeah, one of my favorite warm-up games do with Timmy Nickel all the time is you're just counting wedges, and you throw all 3 darts at the 20 and then go around the cricket scores.
Yep.
And try to get over 40. Try to have a score of over 35 to 40.
I'm trying to remember. So I have a sheet at home actually that has all my. So I've done that in soft tip, steel tip, and then I also have like you throw to hit all the doubles. So like if I throw and I hit a double 1 with my first dart, I'll move to double 2, and then I won't be able to move on until I get hit the double 2, and I count how many numbers or how many darts it takes me to do that.
Yeah.
Those were 2 of the games that like I really kept track of, and that's like when I was practicing.
This leg coming down on the wire, double 18
Nate-
for Nate.
Nate thought he hit the triple on that one.
Yeah.
I saw a smile.
Oh,
just
on the
inside there.
So Adam's going to be 18
Adam
tops, I bet.
gets the look for the 7-6 lead and break a throw.
Adam's maybe a double 18 so he can hit the double 11 again. Let's see what he does. 17 for tops.
You rushed that one, I think.
Yeah. There
Nice.
it is. Big dart right there. Adam McGuire out of Lafayette, Indiana. He's the first one in the barn.
We just talked about how Nate broke that throw and then automatically just gets it taken right away
Yeah.
from him.
Well, he's got the throw. He needs to win this leg. And that'll move him up to the Premier League.
Nate can get around him here. He'll have the darts to start game 15, which will be cricket. Nate composing himself.
Adam didn't hurt him too bad.
Max, stay with us for this leg. At the end of this leg, we're going to I'm going to let you go, my friend, and start warming up, stretching out, doing whatever you have to do to
Calisthenics.
get ready for the championship match, folks.
Guys, I got my round of golf in today. I'm ready to go.
What'd you shoot?
I think I shot somewhere around like 75. It was a little windy and a little breezy today.
So by the end of the day, you would have gotten a round of golf championship dart match. It's almost a perfect day for the Feelies.
Catch
right?
the games, catch the game, and catch the games later.
What a great day!
I know.
Big.
Big time
Alabama
40.
playing Clemson at 9
I
to go to
know.
the Final Four.
Yeah.
See if Adam can answer. His first dart's right there. He does float those darts over a little bit to the left on
Mhm.
occasion. That's got to be something to do with his follow through.
Got a very
his
quick
throwback.
throw. His dart, it's a fast dart.
Yep.
Nate needs to settle down here.
Oh,
There's
big
that's a calmer.
Keeps it
Yep.
together.
Not so bad when you hit that trip on the last dart. It's
Mhm.
when you do it the other way around, it tends to hurt a little bit. But
And I always laugh. You hit 2 1s and a trip 20. You're like, whew.
yeah,
You hit a trip 20 and 2 1s. You're like, I'm the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Same score. Just feels different.
Kyrie Washington sending in 50 stars. Jeremy Brandenburg sending in 200 stars. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. Good to see you in the chat, my friend.
He won
wow.
the singles event up in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, he's a
Congratulations,
fantastic
Jeremy.
shooter.
This is where Adam needs to run. Through the 26 last round, got away with Nate throwing a 24 there. That
That's
was
a
huge.
huge third
Yeah.
dart.
Huge third dart.
Gives him at least 3,
Nate fist
possibly
bumping.
6.
He loves
Yeah,
good darts,
He
man.
does. There's no doubt.
Needs a big round. He needs to put in. And he
Oh,
did.
there it
Big
is.
Great
shot,
answer.
Nate.
40. Well, this is coming down to the crunch.
They-
Adam needs this.
They've been trading blows on big shots all
Mhm.
all match.
Ooh. All right. Needs to set himself up with this guy's chip 18. Leaves himself with a 50.
You know he's going for it.
Mm-hmm. You know he is.
If Nate doesn't hit this, I think he should maybe reconsider.
Well, we know he should, but he's done it twice already, I think.
All right. Trip 20. There it is.
Double 16.
Double
Take a
16.
Take a breath. He loves that double 16.
Oh,
Oh.
dropped it.
He didn't
low.
follow through.
That's all right. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up, my
Yeah,
friend.
short armed it a little bit there.
Yeah,
Follow
you
through.
might have
Let's see
another
if he-
shot at it. Let's see what he does.
Does he go bull? Does he go double?
Oh, he's going bull.
For the
Oh, he's
win.
looking at nope.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he
Oh,
went
no.
He
6.
should've
He
went
wants to go double 11 now.
double 16.
Double 16. Oh,
Oh,
he's
he
on the
missed it.
inside.
All right, gives Nate another look.
Come on, Nate.
Let's see if we can get us to game 15.
Yeah,
Look
let's
at
do
Nate
it.
just shaking
Come
his
on.
head.
He's like, you're going to make me throw this again, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I almost like the fact that he's taking his time
Yep.
getting up
I
there.
love it.
Yep.
I love it.
Double 16. Go to a last leg decider. He
Hit
needs
it again.
another
Do it again,
double,
Bubba.
another double 8 for a
Right on
last leg
top.
decider.
Oh.
Lose
Oh,
the
he
whole
moved
spider.
it.
Yeah, you've still got another dart, sir. There you go. Reset.
See that whole spider move.
Oh
Nah.
man.
Here we go. Double 8 for a last leg decider.
Oh,
Oh, he floated it
no.
up, left himself with a 5. We're going to keep the camera right here. Let me see if Adam can hit this double 8.
Oh, he leaves a
He did
5.
it too.
We're both
But
on
he's got
fives.
2 darts to fix it, though.
Double,
Double 2.
Guys, are we gonna
Ah.
end up in the doghouse here?
Yeah, it's a little tense in here.
I know.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel the heat myself.
No, we're not even in there, and we're
Yeah,
all tensed up and nervous.
Come on, Nate. Gotta be a 1.
Oh
No.
no.
Way to jinx him.
Yeah.
Oh, no. All right, Adam,
Let's take a
for
look
the
at
win again.
Double 2.
Oof.
Oof.
Yeah.
And he
there
got
we
it.
The last.
go. Woohoo.
That's why you have 3.
What was
Not
that?
the laugh track.
I don't know if that was a duck or a goose or what. Mac, best of luck in your shooting, my friend.
We'll see y'all soon.
All
Good luck,
right.
good luck, brother.
Well, congratulations
What a match.
to Adam McGuire We'll see if we can't get him on the mic here soon.
With the 8-6 win.
I think we need to
You want to
Sure.
stand Nate up behind him?
make sure Nate doesn't
Or hang
Take
out?
off.
We'll tell him to make sure he hangs out. Dustin will make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
Dustin will make sure Nate hangs out
Yeah, we'll be
and
good.
doesn't bail out real quick.
Yeah, because they come right back there. And here we are
Hey,
back
we're back.
with you
Heyo.
guys. Hey, surprise.
Good morning,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah, look who's
But
here.
give it
Yeah.
go into our premier championship.
Mhm.
So give those guys a little
Gotta
breathing
give this
room,
give
little
this
warm
bad
up.
boy
Yeah.
away. I
Yeah,
don't know if you
right
can see
there.
it there.
It's purdy. It's
Yeah.
heavy.
And Ben, you're about to give out $1,000, right? Essentially, is
In a
what it
little
comes-
bit, in a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
In a little
The
bit.
winner of this match. Now, before this league actually started, when you got all the lineups together, did you? I think everybody picks a favorite, excluding yourself. Did you have any idea how it would work out? Who would win? It had to be come down between yourself,
mean-
Lee, Mac, and Adam.
Yeah,
right?
I coming in, if we're being honest, I had Mac, Lee, and Adam kind of in one group,
Yep.
and then I was in the next one.
Sure.
And I felt like I was at the top, and I picked myself to finish fourth, and I finished fourth.
Okay.
I
Who did
wanna
you pick
use,
to finish first?
I didn't really pick, but it was those three. Any one of the, I mean, and all three of those throughout the league beat each other.
Sure. Sure.
So they traded wins and losses,
So-
and
So no one was undefeated.
nobody was undefeated.
Okay.
Mac, Lee, and Adam each won one match against the other one, and lost one against the other one.
Okay. All right.
Mac beat Adam 8-7.
And then Matt. No,
Lee beat
no,
Adam.
Adam beat Mac 8-7.
Adam. I misspoke. Adam beat Mac. Lee beat Adam, and Mac beat Lee.
Okay. Tim,
Yes, sir.
what are the signs that we're going to be looking for early in the match here to see someone's got the advantage or someone's maybe not shooting where they could be?
Typically, Mac will, when he starts off slow,
Yep.
he drops his darts. He's pulling them down.
Okay.
But the way he's talking, I don't think he's going to have that issue. I think it's just going to be a war.
Yeah, I think
And-
I think both these guys are pretty fired up for today's match.
The key is going to be the doubles, right? So obviously, getting in within your first two darts, you can't have a missed leg. Also, the 3 dart out, like hitting those 120s, 140s, 136s. Someone's going to have to hit a 151, a 160, 156, a 160, a 164 because that's the only opportunity they're going to get to have a shot. Because if they miss that shot, then it's definitely going to the other way.
Do either one of these guys have an advantage from a math standpoint?
No.
No,
It's-
you
it's-
think that
it's
both
even. The only difference might be Adam may have more additional shots.
Sure.
Instead of going the more traditional way that you learn. He may have those in his bag.
Yep.
But they're so consistent, especially in the soft tip format. It's going to come down to a missed double. One dart and a missed double.
Well, speaking of Adams, all right, let's welcome to the mic special guest, Adam McGuire. Adam, congratulations, my friend.
Thanks.
Welcome. Are you excited
Appreciate
about going up to the Premier League?
Yeah, I am. I'm excited about it. I feel like that, it brings the best out of you when you play people that are better than you.
Absolutely. Yep.
And it brings your game up. So
Sure.
I know I got a lot of work to do to
Okay.
compete with them. And I'm going to try to, practice a little more, just try to find my game a little bit
What is
better. But
now this is a difficult question. What is your goal next season? Is your goal next season just to stay in the Premier League, or is your goal next season to win the Premier League?
definitely we're going to try to win it.
Okay.
I'm always trying to win.
All right.
Definitely, but there's a lot of people that step in the way of that. So
Yeah, absolutely. Have you taken a look at what next year's Premier League lineup's going to look like?
I've kind of got it's in my mind a little bit that
Yeah.
I kind of know. I know Ben here. Oh man, yeah,
Yeah.
an animal himself, and it's just there's going to be a lot of hard dart players to beat, but I'm hoping at least I can give them a good match anyway.
Now,
so,
this is the second time that you played Nate. Coincidentally, you played him twice on the stream.
yeah.
You didn't fare so well the first time, am I right?
Yeah, I think
Started out slow, and it
Yeah.
came back. Was it
Yeah.
9-6, 8-7, something
Yeah.
like that at the end?
yeah, it's Nate's a great shot.
He's a great guy, too.
He is
He's
a great
fantastic.
guy. Him and I, we have fun out there.
Yeah.
We joke around. We both have a little bit of the nerves when we're playing
Sure.
live stream. Never
Sure.
been one of those guys that likes to be, in the moment
Yeah.
or in front of everybody. And,
Okay.
But we came, we had a good time.
Yeah, he's
so.
not bad for a ginger. is what you're
Speaking
saying.
of being in
Not
the
bad for a
moment,
ginger.
a lot of everyone that's been tuning in and watching learned that you like the double 11.
It used to be my double in at one time, but then I went to the double 16 because the way it breaks down if you miss it, or you hit a single and all the way down.
So
I've
all,
switched it up.
all match you shot when you had 50, you shot right for the bull, except
Yeah.
the last time. Any reason why you switched it up?
Uh,
It's the right idea.
probably because
but
I missed.
That's a great idea. Great
That's a good
answer.
answer. Yeah, that's a
I
good answer.
missed. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Now let me ask you
So-
this: starting out that last match when you playing Nate, your first leg, and I say this with nothing but love and respect, but your first leg was terrible.
Oh
were
yeah.
you feeling
it was horrible.
Were you
Oh,
feeling
yeah.
the nerves
Oh
at that
yeah.
point in time?
Oh, we were talking about it. Oh yeah, definitely. It's just like, you're out there warming up, and then when that green light comes on, it's just like something just kind of hits you sometimes.
Yep.
But some people got it, some people don't. And they try to overcome it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I enjoy it anyway. Either way, so it's fun.
Well,
So-
Adam, it's been a pleasure having you in this league. It's been a pleasure, quite frankly, on a personal basis, just getting to know you over the last 6 months. It's
Yeah,
really been a lot of
I've
fun.
definitely enjoyed it.
Do you have time to stick around for about? I know you got a long drive home, but do you have time for 15, 20 minutes?
Oh, I'm going to
start
stick
covering
around
this.
and watch the next match.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Those guys are, Mac. I've played against Mac for years and years ago. I haven't for a while, back when we were both kind of coming up, and he just kind of soared, this
Yeah.
Mac. He just soared.
He's fun. How long have you been
Uh,
playing darts? Adam?
Since 2011.
Okay, all right. Well, you
and,
should be
yeah.
good at it by now. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You are. You're in the top
You got
division.
there.
You're a Premier League player right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm saying, and Adam, man, I used to watch him all the time too, man, back in the day, and it's just,
Yeah.
he was amazing. He won the TOC back in the day. It was just, I loved watching that stuff.
Yeah, these guys are
So-
fun to watch, and it's going to be a fun one to watch. Folks,
Yeah.
stay right with us. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to run that 47-second spot promoting the Premier League, and when we come back, we're going to be live in the arena. I'll flip on the green light, and we'll make those guys play for a championship. How about that? This is your last chance. Give us a like, give us a share. Let's get the viewers that these players deserve. Let's get right to it. So stay right with us, folks. All right, folks, we are back live. We'll let this finish here. We'll
already-
flip over, and we'll see these guys warming up. Let's turn on the green light and freak them out a little bit.
Fire him up.
There
See
we
Adam's
go.
face.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
He's like,
Alright.
what the?
It's like,
Yeah,
nah.
there he goes again. Ives with that green light. All right. Well, let's welcome to the mic the other competitor, Mr. Nate Bershus. Nate, how are you, sir?
Doing well, considering. Yes.
Do me a big favor and move that microphone a little bit closer to your mouth there, sir.
Put it right.
There you go.
Get in there.
All
Get in there.
right. Nice job. Well, an excellent match.
Yes.
It was fun to watch. It was exciting. Now, that's the second time you played Adam.
Yeah, and just as hard as the first time.
Yeah. Has he gotten better?
Adam
Oh.
gets on 120.
Absolutely. His triple 20s are just insane.
There we go. Well, folks, we are on and we are live. Adam got in with a 120 right out the gate. This is Mac Feely. Gets in on a third dart in his famous double 18.
Adam's already off to the races.
Yeah, Adam's falling up with a ton. What are we going to look for here in averages, guys? Should we see mid-30s?
Yeah, the winner's going to be somewhere in the 33, 34, 35 range, I would imagine.
Let's get your predictions right now. Nate, congratulations on being on the hot seat because you get to go first. Who you picking to win this one,
I'm
Adam or Mac?
Man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Animal.
You gonna go with Animal on this
Yeah,
one?
he's on fire right now. So.
Ben, who you picking to win this one?
I'm gonna take Mac 8-7.
Okay. And Tim.
Oh man, this is the hardest one. I want to take Animal just because he started, so he's going to have that extra start. I think that's going to. I think the start's going to be it.
That is certainly an advantage.
How do we determine who starts in these championship matches?
The higher seeded player.
Okay.
Higher seeded player starts.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Both kind of stretching out here, getting warmed up.
Yeah, Mac went out and played a round of golf this morning, playing darts this afternoon. I'll tell you right now, if I played a round of golf this morning, I would be doing nothing this
Yeah,
afternoon.
I'd be taking a nap right now.
Yeah.
Double top. There
It is. So, I think this one could be quick, and I'm going to go with Mac winning this one. 8-7, but this is going to go quick. These guys don't waste any time. Nate, what's the temperature out there in the arena? Is it getting a little toasty?
Hades. Yes.
There you go.
Do you enjoy the league?
I love it.
Love it?
Absolutely love it. I can't wait for it to start back up.
You want to tell him?
So you and Adam were just playing for promotion to the Premier League, right?
Absolutely.
Loser stays in the Challenger League to try to go up.
Mm-hmm.
This season, it's a little bit different as Steve Price has declined his invitation to the Premier League.
Oh.
So now that leaves the spot open for you also to move up to the Premier League.
Oh, you got to be.
Which we knew
Yeah.
before the match,
Right.
but that's no fun to tell you before the match. We wanted you to have some drama and some
Yep.
stress.
Congratulations, sir. You are now a Premier League player.
All right.
I expect a phone call from ESPN here in about 2 hours.
No.
So welcome, big weekend for you.
Yeah,
Got a
absolutely.
Phoenix Dart,
Yeah, which
Phoenix official player yesterday.
blew my mind. Yes.
That's
Congratulations
awesome.
on that. That's awesome.
Thank you. I'm so excited about this.
Is that your first ever sponsorship?
Ever, yes.
Wow.
Yep.
And
Didn't
The
you win
quality of your darts, you deserve it, my
Mhm.
friend.
You know, Sideline Sports Pub decided to sponsor me also. So
Really?
yeah, that was fun.
That's
you know,
exciting.
that's
You,
good. That's
you won't be
exciting.
paying for darts all year long.
I love it.
I'll tell you.
Shout out to Sidelines and Carlos. Yes.
Yeah, time for you to start traveling, my friend.
Yes.
Time to put the work in now.
That's right.
Now that you've just found out that you're, oh, look at this from Adam.
Wow.
Oh,
180.
It's insane.
Animal
the
with
second
a
person
big
after Nate
1080.
Brosius to hit a
Look at
180 today.
that. Max sitting on 160 right here. Not going to hit it this time.
But Adam's going to have to hit this 141.
So let me ask you this, Nate. Now you just found out next season you're going to be a Premier League player. You going to put more work in?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, almost every night, Sarah and I throw on the grand board in the living room, but yeah, we're gonna
Trip 19 for
set
double
it up.
12.
yeah, we're definitely gonna put in some more work for sure.
No trip 10 there, no.
This is what we're saying about, like, they're going to have to hit those 141s, those
Yep.
130s, those 120s.
Adam knew he likely wasn't getting a look at that 52.
Double 10.
Of course, now we're going to jinx Mac,
Yep.
like always.
Oh,
Yep, we did.
The old commentator curse.
Yep. Animal goes 12 tops.
But generally, Mac's going to hit that, and Adam knows it. Now Adam knows, or Mac knows he's probably not getting another look because just going to go.
Double 10.
We're just going to jinx him all the way to the bank.
There we go.
There he goes. Adam pulls it out, takes the 2-0 lead.
That's an early lead for Adam.
But we've seen big leads go by the wayside today.
Yeah, we saw that in our
Yeah.
first match when Sean took a 4-0 lead over Cody. Only to lose on the last leg decider.
He's shaking his head, scowling at us, but he knows we love him.
He said you're number one, Jason.
Yes, he's one of my biggest fans. Like I have fans.
I mean, of all of them, he would be the biggest.
Adam opening up with a solid 80 points scored on the 20s there. And Adam's got that look in his eyes. He's just kind of cruising right now. Ooh. Okay, Matt gonna need to ride those 19s a little bit.
When Adam was guest host, he said he was going to point everything till he's over 200 points. So wonder if he's going to ride with that.
Right, and, you know, at all levels, but especially at this level, you almost have to. You really do. Adam going back down to that 19. Ooh, he's going to be disappointed with that last start. A little bit loose, floated into the 7.
That's going to be up to 18.
Looking forward to this next season, Nate?
Absolutely. You know,
Yep.
I told Dustin when I got into competitively, this is where I wanted to be. I wanted to throw against you. I wanted to throw against Lee and Mac and Animal, and here's my chance. So, finally made it.
Love it. Love it.
By default, but, you know, I think I've put in the work to freaking play against the best.
Which I see a lot, and that's frankly why you got the invitation to the Challenger League to begin with. I see the work you put in and the attitude you have, and we talked earlier in the stream that you're always excited about good darts. Whether you hit it, your partner hits it, or your opponent hits it,
Oh,
you
absolutely.
still get excited about good darts. Told him I hit 9 marks on Wednesdays. My biggest shares are Jen and you.
Yeah.
Another 9 mark from Adam here. Shooting a 5.8, playing a 5 to Mac.
Adam's not going to let Mac warm up. Mac doesn't get going, Adam's going to smack him.
Yep.
But we all know Mac, and we all know it's likely he gets going.
I think Mac can also, the way he throws, he can slow himself down a little bit, which might put off Adam a little bit. But the way Adam's so focused, I don't see it happening.
All
Here
right,
it
big
comes.
round there for Mac. Adam's going to go probably score some more. He might close first.
Oh, he's looking up.
Yep.
Back up top.
He's going 15 now. He got what he wanted. He knew he had a free dart there. Even if you miss, most Mac can score there's 90 points. He's ready. Slow start for Mac here. He's going to have to get going.
Blocker dart. 3 blocker darts.
Yep.
Getting frustrated there. Doesn't need to.
Yeah, I think that's what hurt me a lot in my match. I was getting frustrated really bad.
You did, you did towards the middle there for sure. Which I'd said it's kind of unlike you. You tend to bounce back pretty well.
Yeah.
There's
I was like, just give him a minute. He just needs a big round. He'll be all right. All right, Adam going up 3-0 real quick. But we both know what Matt can do when he gets hot. Both? We both know?
we know. We
All
know.
of us.
We all know.
All of us. All of us know. He'll just get perfect for a while. And nothing you can do about it.
He's going to be mad about not hitting a triple there.
Boy, Adam's fired.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
steady.
Firing.
These are the matches it's hard to, like, you get so enthralled watching it, you forget that you're supposed to be commentating.
Yeah, look at that. Another 180 from Mac. That's his second so far today. Let me give a shout out to Brandon, Gregory, Ashley, Misty, Josh, and Nikki. Chainsaw. Watching along in the chat with us.
All right, good round there for Adam. Mac's got a stranglehold on his leg, and he just needs to keep it.
Solid 140. Huge.
Good call.
Yeah, it's not bad. You're almost tempted to switch down a little bit and get the 108 left, but
I don't mind the bull there either.
yeah, we're just keeping it close. Look at these averages, guys. 44 and 40. Nothing wrong with that.
No, we all got quiet just watching it.
Yeah.
16 for tops? 8 for tops.
Yeah, just throw that wire. It doesn't matter.
There you go.
Here he comes.
And he's on the board.
Yep. There it comes.
41.75.
Yep. Yeah, just throwing that 8/16 wire there. You don't really care which one you hit. 32, 40, doesn't matter.
Well, we seen this last time with Mac too. It takes him a leg or two just to get warmed up.
And he said that. He said he wasn't going to have enough time
Yeah.
for what he's used to.
Those were low darts for Adam.
Yep. He's pressing there a little bit.
Chainsaw, she said she's getting some inspiration for her own matches tonight. Well, this is a good one to get you fired up, kid.
Yep.
If you don't get inspiration from this match, I don't know what you're doing.
There's not too many.
Two of the best around.
There's not too many streaming matches going on that are going to compete with this match.
Nope. Cody Young sending 200 stars. Thank you, Cody. Pleasure to have
From
you.
the driveway.
Yeah, look at that big ton 60 in. Don't get much better than that. Can't get much better than that. Hello to Debbie. Hello to Mr. Green.
Got the super rare 170 in, which I saw one time this season
Yeah,
from
that's fair.
Joel and Harris.
Yeah.
Got frustrated, didn't get in his first 2 rounds. Third round, popped a double bull first start, and then hit 2 trip 20s. It's the first time I'd ever seen a 170 in on
Yeah.
double in, double out.
These guys just slugging at each other back and forth right now.
Throwing haymakers.
Yep. Which is what we expected.
Yep.
Why we're doing this. Had an 8-7 match first time, 8-6 match the next time. These guys are putting on a show.
The first
For
hiccup
sure.
from Mac.
And it was still 100.
Yeah. Well,
I understand.
not leaving it out.
Right. Just funny to say that.
Trip 19.
Wow, look at
effort.
that.
Great shot.
177.
That's awesome.
Perfect darts. That's what you got to look forward to, Nate.
Yes, sir.
Nate's over here like, what did I just get into?
Bull or triple 15. Played it down. So, like, take a look. Adam shooting a 39.75 and didn't get on the first 3 darts.
Yeah. He didn't get in the first round throwing a 40. What matters to you unless you hit the double. Oh, he clipped
gave
it.
to him.
There you
Clipped
go.
it.
That's a 4-1 lead for Adam right now.
Yep.
How many is too many for Adam to get ahead? Ben?
Against Mac, there is no number.
Tim?
I think Mac's more than capable of running seven legs in a row.
Either one of these guys are.
Yeah, he's on his way.
Seen them both do it. I've seen them both do it to me. A little
just
slack
looking-
leg there
yeah.
for Adam. You can't do that after 5 mark opener.
And here's the key. Mac's got to take advantage of this opportunity right here and
Yep,
close
and
that.
he
gap.
will. Mac's a more
Yep.
aggressive player. He'll go 19, then he'll probably go 18.
Back to the point.
Yep. Mac's a more aggressive player. He wants to close your wedge, and then he'll go score if he needs to. But he's going to make you beat him, opening up a new wedge. Or Adam will just score all day.
Wow.
That's like the perfect when that triple 18's at the very bottom corner, so it blocks the floor.
Oh,
It's
I
like
love
the
it.
perfect
Another
I love
9
it.
mark.
My favorite dart, that bottom corner of the trip 18. I don't mind the snatch there. Leaves him an X on it. It's a chip shot from whenever he wants it. He's got to do something.
He's doing something right now. Ooh, unlucky on that last dart, trying to hit trip 17, but a 6 mark ain't.
It'll be
Nothing.
it'll be interesting to see if Adam switches his plan and starts doing what Mac's doing, starts trying to.
Because Mac hits
Pick and
6
pop.
here. He's got that chip shot up there, and he's going to take it. Yep.
Yep.
I'm saying if he starts trying to pick and pop the way Mac does, if he starts playing that similar game, that might make it difficult for him.
That's Schaefer watching along in the chat. Hey, Beth, how are you? Pleasure to see you here.
Boom, boom.
Oh, look at that. Great darts from Adam. Solid 7 mark, closing down the 17s.
6-2-5 against a 5-2-5. You guys are throwing here. Big
Mac
shot.
answers right back with his own 5 mark.
Takes a 1 leg point lead. 1 more.
Adam trying to put this away. He's going to jump there. I don't like it. I don't like to stay there. But he knows even if he hits it, Mac can come around him.
Yeah, Mac takes that point lead. Is he going to go over as close
He's
as
going.
16?
He's going.
He's going. Did he do it? No. Single 7 on that one. Fell a
That
little
was
bit
not-
low.
That was not a 7. It almost hit, like the dart hit sideways on him.
Animal needs to close these 15s. He went back over to score more points. Got a 25-point lead right now. That's get washed away. So
Back
does
to
the
the 15s.
He's going
16s.
to go right back and score again.
Yeah.
I thought Adam was going to need to get that close there.
Oh,
Big 5 mark round for Adam.
5 bulls. Matching 5.29 averages right now.
Max
Just
in
a
trouble
two
here
mark.
now.
That's a slip
Yeah.
there.
Adam with the opportunity. Needs to put a
Yeah,
bull
you
in
can't-
and close 15s.
Can't leave Adam this shot.
There's the bull. 2 15s for the win.
He didn't even try for a triple. He went
Nope.
right to
Yeah,
the big fat.
great darts.
2 right in the thigh.
Yeah, that's a 5-1 lead.
5-1 lead.
That's
Three-
a lot to come back from.
3 legs for Adam to win.
Yeah.
Become the first ever Phoenix Premier League champion.
In 13 minutes.
Yeah, they're just going, man.
Yeah, they're going right at it. There you
Yeah.
go. He gets in on that third
He's
dart.
in. Doesn't hurt so bad when you're throwing first.
Is this leg a must-win for Mac?
Yeah. I mean, we're getting to that point now, right?
Yeah.
And he's throwing second in 0-1, which is going to make
Yeah.
it tough.
It's a tough one, but
He-
gets the early lead. At least he got in on the first start, which is always going to help when Adam doesn't.
Yeah, he's maybe just going to have to hit that big out this round that
Yep.
Tim talked about earlier. Somebody's at some point is going to need to hit it to stay in the match.
This was like the lull in the action leg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going back and forth with each other right here. Someone needs to hit a big high ton.
Adam doesn't. Adam just needs to stay solid. Stay in there, throw 100, 140 every once in a while. Hit your out. He's got control of the leg. He's got control of the match.
And this is where
He just
Mac,
needs to settle in and take it.
Mac finds himself 104 points behind. He's going to need a couple of triple 20s here. There's one of them.
He said the big thing is like this is on Mac's throw, so no, it's Adam.
No, it's
It's
Adam's,
Adam's
it's Adam's
throw,
throw.
yeah.
He didn't switch. Adam just coasting.
Yep.
Yep.
This might be the 153 that he has to take out. Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Mac has 100 left after this round.
Oh, he's on and out.
It's like I wrote it.
Yeah, he's got 100 left.
It's like you know.
Yeah, Adam, 153. Starts out with the 3.
Bullseye.
Or 18. I like the 18
Yeah.
there.
I like the 18 there too. All right, Mac Feely here.
I don't mind the bullseye. Either one. But
Tops.
like
There
Tim
you
said,
go,
like
Mac.
Tim
There
said,
you go.
that's what we were talking about. Adam was going to have to hit that 153 there. He wasn't getting another look. All right, 5-2. Max got the throw now.
Yep.
It's a nice break.
Yep.
Win a couple in a row. Let's see what happens.
That's frustrating. Break the throw. and don't get in.
Yeah, you break throw and you don't get in on your 3 darts. Jacob Schaefer sending 300 stars. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate you.
There's my favorite Schaefer finally.
Okay, Max stand up. Just got to get in on the first dart here. There he is.
Nice high ton here would be great.
Yeah, it's going. for
Another one of
sure.
those. Ooh, okay. That's fair, though. He keeps himself in it because Animal hasn't run away with it just yet. So.
Oh, no, that's certainly a fighting round. Even a 60 there doesn't hurt too bad.
He rushed that third one.
Yeah.
All right, back where we started.
Adam seems to have lost his focus a little bit there. He's looking off.
Big ton 40 for Mac there.
Mac's so consistent, it's gross. It's like Trevor, both of them. Just that same throw every time. Slow.
Yeah, one would say Adam's fallen off a little bit this leg, which is unusual because Mac didn't get in on his first 3 darts. But
Yeah, nice round there. Plucking away, knows he's got the lead.
Yep.
Big 180.
Staying in that wedge is huge there.
180 leaves 150.
He won't do that, but it's a big out here.
Yep.
Big look for Mac.
Max got 6 from 145.
Yep. Adam just kind of coasting this leg. Probably feeling the heat a little bit out in
Trip
the arena.
15 for tops. Trip 10.
Or 18.
And back to 18s.
I thought he would shoot the 10 because he just shot the 15. You're right there.
Yeah. He's a big round. That's a big
There
round.
you
That's
go.
a big round.
Big
Doesn't
180.
get bigger than that.
Yeah, keep that pressure on. Make him feel this double 8.
Oh,
He
get
hit it.
He
It didn't
returned the
stick.
favor.
Yeah. All even at bounce house now.
Bounce out winners.
All right, so we're going to go 5-3. Animal's got the advantage.
Oh, only a close.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a close now. Does Mac stay up there?
Well, and that's Mac talked about that exact thing earlier. That you get going in 01, you feel a lot of pressure in that first round of cricket
Yep.
to get a big round in that 20.
Ooh. Well, most of us wouldn't be disappointed with a 4 mark, but Mac is on that particular time.
There's 7.
That's a 7 mark from Animal. Takes that point lead. Mac's run a couple in a row here. Let's see if he can continue it.
That pesky 4.
Yeah, that trip 4. He's hit a few of those. We talked about that earlier. But it's
Yeah.
still a solid 6 mark on the 18s. Keeping that point total close.
At this level, any of these guys can catch a heater and go off for a while.
Ooh, Animal just let it float a little bit to the left there on that 7.
And push that a little bit. Look like.
Throw looked different than the first 2.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of looked like you
Yeah.
pushed it over.
Yeah, both these guys just kind of following each other. Both of them had back-to-back 2 marks now. Oh, I love that from Animal. I
Yeah.
love that from Animal. I love that second dart. Gonna make Mac go down to the 17s.
Which Mac is 17 monster.
We tried to close the 19s on that last start, but took a 6
he
mark
always
on the
does.
17s.
I told you, Max, he's an aggressive player. He will close your wedge from behind and let you beat him.
Will that cost him here, though? That's the question.
Yep.
Sure.
There's a 9er.
Yep, there's another 9 mark from Animal.
Yeah, I mean, Adam made it hurt there for sure, but. Yeah, big 9 answer back there for Mac.
Yeah, back-to-back 9s from these guys.
Matching 5
It doesn't
sixes.
get much better than this. Sean Green with a boom goes a dynamite in the chat. Now about
go.
back-to-back 9 marks, folks.
Let's go.
This is what we're here to see.
There we go.
There will not be one this round. Puts in a good 4-bull round, but it's not likely to matter with as much as Adam scored that last round.
All right, Adam needs 3 bulls to win this one. Take a 6-3 lead. There's two of them.
There's
There's
two
two more
more.
just in case. Save that one for later. So Animal, taking a 6-3 lead.
2 legs away from the championship.
Matt getting on the first start. That's good to see. Always a good sign.
He hasn't hit a high ton on yet this
Yep.
whole game.
Let's see if Animal can get in his first start. He does not. Dropping that 20 low, a little bit low. Managed to get in on the third. Mac needs to run right now.
140 minimum would be huge.
Yeah, just getting the triple digits. Looks like he's going to do that. There's a ton
Yeah,
40.
big
You called
shot,
it.
big
Way to go,
shot.
Tim. Big dart.
I called his 140. It's pretty easy. When Matt goes to the line, just say, he's going to hit a 140. And then you look like a genius.
What's
He's
that?
usually going to hit a 140.
When the first dart's below the triple, too. One
Yeah,
hole below the triple.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like in full bowl, when I hit a 2 with my first dart, you know where those next two are going.
102.
Guaranteed bullseyes. 102.
Back with a huge big out. He's
Son.
got 6 from 164.
Nate, let me ask you the same question I asked Adam McGuire earlier on. Your goal moving up to the Premier League, is it just to stay in the Premier League for next season, or is it to try and win it all?
Well, I'm definitely going to go for the win, for sure.
Love it.
Bullseye.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, just on top.
You knew he was shooting it.
You know, obviously the goal is to hang with these guys, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to try. But I'm definitely, I was taught you can get the win, go for it. So
That's
what I'm
right.
going to do.
I'm going to start working on you guys not throwing at the bull with 50 left on your first dart.
All right, Mac, looking at a 45 here.
5 for tops or 13 for 6?
Goes to 13 for 16. Oh,
Double
dear.
9.
Double 9.
And he hits it.
And he hits it.
Despite Jason's shoddy camera work, he
Yeah.
hit that.
Well, who the heck hits a double 9? That's crazy.
He didn't do it on purpose.
Six four, Adam, 2 legs away from winning this baby.
He's in on second dart. Oh, falls into the 5.
All right. It's time to go, Mac. Let's do it. In on the first start again. Good sign.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Nate
just-
was still there. He was enjoying the match.
Yep. Look at this from Animal.
This is going to be the leg where
Oh.
a big 3 dart out needs to happen.
Yep.
Nice,
It's a
nice,
s-
nice round
It's
there.
a solid ton for Mac. Just
Sure.
kind of following, but he's going to need to do a little bit better now.
At some
Because
point.
Animal's going first.
83.
Mac just needs to keep doing what he's doing here.
That's a good sign, just below.
Yep,
Yeah.
big
Ton
round.
40.
Adam's going to have the first chance at an out, though.
Yeah, he needs to get that look here. And he should.
Oh, he may not.
May
Nice.
not. Oh,
That's a
no.
bogey.
Yeah, that's a bogey number. No double out at 162 available.
So Max got 6 from 185.
That's a big third dart there.
Second dart was a little surprising.
Yep. 85 is a lot more manageable. With Adam on a bogey. Bull? No. Thought Adam might go bull there.
Yeah.
All right.
It's either bull or trip 14. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was surprised by that. 18.
Mac on 85, trip 15. There
Tops.
it is, tops. There it
Big
is.
shot.
Mac Feely winning back-to-back games.
6-5.
6'5 Adam. All
All right, Mac's going to get the
With
start
that
out
break
in
it-
cricket.
Yep, with that break it throw, Mac's going to get the start here.
This is his pressure shot. So
Yep.
Yeah.
He talked about this earlier, feeling pressure on this shot.
going,
He did drop down for the 19.
I saw his eyes move down. I'm like,
Yeah.
he must not have liked that top dart.
Yeah. Must have felt blocked there. I don't like it otherwise. Just 20 points and enough. Not against Adam.
All right, Adam just answering back with a 19. Let's see what Mac does here.
Well, he's-
Probably.
Back up.
Yep, back up, closing. Is he going to look
And-
down
Oh,
now?
he's closing.
Yep.
Back
Then he'll
up.
go back up.
18s or 20s.
He doesn't like the way that's laying.
Nope.
Yep.
He still knows he needs it, though.
Hey, went over to the 18s and closed them. If you hit it, it's the right dart.
Once he moved twice, I thought for
Right.
sure he was going
Yeah.
back to the 20.
Must not have really liked the way that line.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys just trading punches back and forth.
Yep.
There's a big 9 mark from Animal.
Well, that's what these guys do, you know. It's
Yep. Ooh, that's a disappointing dart. Yep. Kind of rescued it a little bit with that last dart, but he's going to be disappointed with the first two. Animal with the opportunity to close the 20s here. Doesn't do it with the first one. Moves down to the 17s. Back up to the
I
20s.
don't like that at all.
Yeah, only hits one. That just seemed indecisive from the get-go, you know? Mac takes that point lead right back. At some point in time, he's going to look down at the 17s. He did right there, and that's a huge 9 mark. Putting 120 points on the board, closing 17s with his last dart.
Yep. All right, Adam, fight back here. He needs to put in a big round. Yep.
There you go.
It's 5. It'll fight. Mac's still going to attack here.
200 stars from Rob Lowe. Thank you, Rob.
15 route. I don't mind it. Gives him another wedge. He's already got the point lead. Now he's got the point lead and 3 wedges. Adam just needs to pin his ears back and hit 12 16s here.
It's hard to do.
Yep.
I wouldn't put it past him, though.
Oof.
The Animal takes that 46-point lead. Still's got the 20s open, though.
Yeah, I
That's-
wish he'd have stayed there. I feel like another trip 16 there goes a long way.
Mac with the
Oh,
double.
Mac with the double. There's no doubles in cricket. It calls me a liar.
Yeah, I would too. I throw doubles a lot. Probably more than I should.
Oh, big full bulls from Animal. Rob Cody sending 200 stars. Thank you, Rob. All right, Mac.
Sloth.
Piece of cake. Staying up there. Yep, smart move.
There's no triple bull in there.
Nope, 89-point lead.
Adam's just trying to hang in this lead.
Needs 4 to get that point lead back. There's 2. There's 3. Not quite enough.
Yep, Mac can attack here. Try to square this matchup.
Let's see the Mac attack. There's 1. That's not in, though. Does he go up top or does he stay there? No, he goes
He's got
stay
so
there.
many
Yep.
wedges.
Yep. 4 wedges and the point. Just stay in there.
Max Bolin sending 300 stars. Thank you, Max. The newly sponsored Phoenix player, Ron Thompson, sending 200 stars. Congratulations, Ron. Thank you, sir. Animal does not have winning darts here, but
Get rid of the 20.
You can make it uncomfortable.
yeah, he's putting a little pressure on it. That's for certain.
I thought he would have got rid of the 20 there.
So an 84-point or an 86-point lead, excuse me. Now 26. Now 6. All he can do is get that
Close the
point
ball.
lead back.
Get rid of the ball.
He might close the bull here.
Well, if he does, he gives Adam winning darts.
Yeah.
It's a big last. Big ton, 40 points. Adam back into the bullseyes. Great start. Back to the point lead. And he just, that's just brilliant darts right there. Folks, you are tuning in for a treat
He's
today.
battling on the bulls about as well as you can. It's just hard when Mac's got that 20.
Yeah, Mac takes that leg. What a leg, guys. Back and forth.
6 to 6.
6 to 6. What matches we've had today. Brilliant darts.
I told you, I don't count either one of these guys out. They're both
Yeah.
capable. Going on a huge run. because they can just be perfect.
Yep.
Basically. Oh, Adam needs to get in here. He's dropping that double 20
Yep.
still.
Jolan Harris sending 500 stars. Thank you, Jolan.
Congrats on your win over Ron Thompson to keep you in the Premier League. Joel will stay in the Premier League for season
Yeah.
There's
2.
the first high ton for Mac.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's almost a perfect end for him.
This is a perfect end for him.
There he goes. He's in. Remember, Adam's got the darts in the last leg. If we go to a last leg decider, Adam starts game 15.
In cricket.
I think Adam's changing out his tips, and I think Mac may be doing something similar too. We've seen a couple of bounce outs. And these guys just taking a little refreshment. It is a little warm out there in the arena this afternoon.
I think Adam has to go get some part from his car.
Yeah, Adam's just so upset he's just leaving right now. He's just, I'm done. I've had it. 6-6. Let's just split it. We'll
Chop
take
it up.
we'll take 500 apiece and we'll call it a day. Yeah, that's
That
fair.
trophy is pretty.
I can break it.
Yeah, I gotta.
He almost did. Tim almost broke it.
What a match! Well, congratulations, Ben, on putting together a fantastic lineup for us today. I cannot wait for the next season to start.
Yeah, it's gone really well today. The matches have all been close. It's a little bit lucky and a little bit of the players just showing up and doing what they do.
Well, and there's a lot of pressure. Are the averages today? Are they shooting like what you thought they would shoot like as far as their career averages?
Yeah, mostly. I mean, I haven't looked at the final stats on most of them, but I mean, they're and stats in these matches are sometimes they
Deceiving.
don't tell the whole story.
Yep.
Because it's all situational, right?
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, they're all throwing to their potential.
All right, Mac Feely back up to the line.
Nate and Adam earlier maybe got off to a little slow start with the nerves, but Mac and
Sure.
Adam don't really have nerves out there for this. They've both been on stage and streams playing double in, double out so much.
Yeah, Mac, once again, that first start a little bit under the trip, just follows it right up with 2 nice trip 20s afterwards.
Yeah, but even if the temperature is not ideal in a playing situation, they're both playing in the same
Yep.
the same environment.
Yep,
so.
it's the same for everybody.
But people react to weather certain ways, you know.
Sure.
Rosner earlier sticking his hand in a freezer. I'd never do that. I'd be more likely to like stick it under my leg while I'm sitting down and warm up my hand. He's trying to make his hand colder. So everybody handles weather and situations differently.
Tornado here would go a long way. Ooh, unfortunate, unlucky on that last start.
Could have been just trying to make a stranger.
You guys like Lee like a colder room.
Yeah.
Guys like me, I like a little warm. I don't want to be cold when I'm playing. I like it a little warmer.
All right, 11 for tops. And for the first time, Mac could have a lead here. Tops. Ooh, just bounced out on top. Animal's still alive.
Needs to put some pressure on here. Mac takes his 7-6 lead. He's starting game 14.
There you go. Puts him down on the Shanghai in the 20s.
Yep.
Let's see what Mac could do. You never know what can happen here. There it is.
Top wire.
Yep. 7-6. Adam looks frustrated. Hope he shakes that off. I'd like to see him take this one and get us to a game.
Well, anytime
15.
you have an equipment failure in the middle of the match, it
Yeah,
just
it's-
kind of throws your rhythm off a
Yep.
little bit.
Yep.
Ins and in.
That's right. All right, Adam. Pressure's on right now. Let's see what you can do. Came to play. Let's get in on this first start.
He's just riding that wire, man.
Yeah.
He's dropping it just low.
And that's going to be frustrating to him.
Yeah, of course. All right, he knows what he needs to do here.
Yeah, you got to get in right here
It's
with
got
a
to be the first start.
got to be a ton plus.
I'll put a triple in here. Oh, Adam.
140 here leaves a 138 out.
Yeah, what does the 180 leave?
98.
There you
Yep.
go.
Goodness.
Big 180 from Mac, coming down clutch when he needs it.
Come on, Adam. Put in a big round here, kid.
Might be resigned.
Yep. Yeah, he's almost
Frustration showing there.
Yeah.
Yep. Double 19 for the match.
And for the championship, Mac Feely, our
went on
first
a tear.
Phoenix Premier League champion, Mr. Mac Feely. Congratulations, Mac. Adam, you played a heck of a game, my friend.
Yeah, it was a
You
great
played
match.
well.
Great match. Great
What a
season.
fantastic match from both these competitors, all 6 competitors today. Quite
Congratulations.
frankly, that was fantastic. Well, let's see if we can't get Mac over here.
Congratulations to Ben, Phoenix.
And Adam.
This format has been awesome. These 3 leagues that you've had, or 4 or 5 leagues that you had all tied together.
Oh, it's
amazing.
it's going to be a lot of fun following this league and seeing how things go forward. But a big shout out, congratulations to Mac. Let's shout out all the winners today, quite frankly. Fantastic job. As we get these guys all situated in here, we're going to turn the mics on and get everything going and get everybody comfy. And there we have it. Congratulations,
little bit
Mac
here.
Feely, champion
Good job, Mike.
of the first ever Phoenix Premier League. Congratulations, sir.
Thank
Really
you.
well done.
Thank you.
How was it out there, and how did you manage to come back out of nowhere?
I mean, really, I was pretty fortunate. You know, let's just say, Animal, if he continued to throw the darts that he did in the first 4 or 5 games, like it was going to be a very quick match. You know, I was fortunate to capitalize on him not getting in a couple of times, and then really my darts did start clicking, and you know, I was fortunate to get in and really get in well, and next thing you know, it's just kind of darts. It was kind of a weird match, honestly, but we were.
Yeah, you struggled earlier with those big ends. You hit a lot, and Adam struggled late, dropping that double 20 a little short. I mean, they were all great dart. It was incredible, really, how many one hole under the wire he had.
Yeah.
Adam,
Yeah.
you were the regular season winner in
Mhm.
going into this match today. Quite frankly, I got to watch you shoot fantastic darts all season long. There's nothing to be ashamed of as far as what you did today. You got out to a fantastic lead at the start, but you had some sort of an equipment failure. What was it that
Yeah,
happened?
flight broke off a shaft. Had to go out to the truck and grab one.
Well, that can throw you off. Did you feel like that threw you off in the match at all? Or?
No,
No?
no.
What
I had
happened?
already lost it before that.
You think so?
Yeah, my mechanics just wasn't right. I don't know what was going on, but
Was it a little bit warm out there?
it's a little warm out there. Yeah,
It's a little bit
yeah.
warm?
When I first started, I was cool, but there at the end, it got a little bit warm. So
Yeah, me and Mac found that too when we were out there. We
and the
talked about it
darts,
earlier.
darts were slipping off my finger. If you
That's
notice,
fair.
they were like flapping up. I didn't know what was going on.
Yep.
So
It seemed like you struggled later on in the match just getting in on your
Mhm.
first or second dart. And, Mac, you had the same struggles earlier on in the match getting in on your first or second dart. Is there any advice you can give to others as to how to battle that when you have those kind of struggles? Because you see that commonly in these double-in, double-out leagues. Adam,
what was that? I'm sorry.
what advice would you give to somebody when they're struggling getting in? Would you encourage them to switch numbers?
Yeah, that's probably what I should have done. I should probably went down to the double 10. But I mean, if you feel comfortable with that number, I mean, don't change anything. I mean, you keep throwing, it'll go in. A couple darts I had that were one hole out, and a couple darts I just threw too low. Like I said, I probably should have dropped down to that double 10, but I mean, that's history.
Mac, when did you feel at any point in time during that match that maybe you're starting to lose it, you're starting to get out of it? At one point in time, you were down by 3 games. Did you feel like it was coming apart if you didn't hit a particular dart or?
No, not at all. I think if I go back and I look at the match, I was so close. Like,
Yep.
the darts that I was throwing were not far off, and they felt good. And I was like, okay. Kudos to Adam. He threw great. And I was
Yep.
like, oh, when he's throwing a 40 or a 6-1 out of the one hole, it's like,
Yep.
okay, just kind of hold on and,
Yeah.
and, just try to continue to put pressure. And honestly, I really wasn't putting much pressure on him early, but it was really just trying to continue to know like those will go in at some point. And just luckily for me, they really did. After toward the end, I don't know what my averages were the last couple of rounds, but I just felt really comfortable, and I was kind of getting in the driver's seat every game by big ends, and it ended up working out really well.
Well, fantastic match. Congratulations to the both of you. Ben, you want to do the honors, my friend?
Yeah. Congratulations, Adam.
Thank
Second
you,
place,
sir.
$400.
Thank you.
Mac, $600, and
Good job,
this
bud.
Thanks, buddy. You
beauty
too, man.
of a trophy.
Yeah, these are definitely the sleekest trophies that I think I've ever seen. There's
Yeah,
no doubt
nice.
for any league or anything like
Well,
that.
you just ruined it now because you put your palm print on it.
You wanna
and
know what?
Tim's
Hey,
been cleaning it.
Super
constantly.
Bowl, you see it all.
Alright.
Hey,
Windex,
it's
Windex.
Windex,
That's
right?
right.
Funny story. First time I saw these, I get to 497 where Dustin had them, and he's got them all doing his Dustin, polishing them, making them all pretty. I walked up and did this. He's like,
Hey,
I
nobody
just
cares
spent 10
when
minutes.
no one cares when the Super Bowl trophy gets all hand printed up at the
That's
rugby
right.
game, right?
They're gonna
Hey,
clean it later,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys, thank you for such an entertaining day. Thank you to Dustin McClure. Thank you to Ben Ferris. You guys have done a fantastic job. Great job, Tim, on the microphone today. And a big shout out to all those that watched today. Thank you for all the support we get from you guys. We don't have a seed show coming up this Tuesday. Jason gets a week off because I'm old. But please stay tuned with us a week from Tuesday, and stay tuned with us about a month from now, about 5 weeks. We'll be back doing your regular Saturday afternoon Phoenix Premier League matches, and I can't wait to start season number 2. So
wait. It's gonna be a
with that, a big shout out to Mac, a big shout out to Adam, and all the winners today, all the competitors today. That's all from us. Have a wonderful Easter. Everybody be safe tonight. Take care.